We're gonna dance like crazy in this club, hanging with my boys, ladies for us. We're gonna show the girls just how we roll, 'cause there is nothing here will stop us, no. The right to say you wanna stay with me, dance all day. I got the people now, I show my moves. Within the club we got our own rules. We got all day to dance crazy, hanging with my crew, staring right through. I got my sights on you, dancing with all their moves. I wanna see you clubbing right here. Within the club we are forever married.
Hello people, it's Burning Red again here from Nav TV. I hope you guys are having a great evening. Yeah, so here we are about to get cracking on this particular game here between Bravado Gaming and eN.Yakuza. Close game, I do believe. Yakuza almost gave it to eN the other night. Let me see if my mystery guest is with us this evening. Hello? Hello, testing 1 2 3. Are you there? Okay, he's not at his desk.
I'm here.
Okay, he is. So guys, Mr. Congo Carl will be joining me this evening. for a little bit of a fun of a CSGO cast between Bravado Gaming and Energy Sports. Do you have any predictions?
I'm just so sick and tired of Energy versus Bravado. I mean, come from Dota 2, it's exactly the same thing. It's Energy, but I'm excited to be here nonetheless. I just need to put my audio down a bit.
Cool, no problem.
Very loud. Okay.
Did you go spam your fans that you're going to be casting some CS tonight?
I just made a post on Facebook. People can't hear us in game, right?
No, they can. They can. Well, not the players.
Open mic.
The Twitch players, the Twitch viewers can hear us, but not the players.
No, I mean like people watching in HLTV. People do that. Is it not like Dota 2 where people can watch in HLTV?
No. People actually join the cast, the stream rather.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Salt Pans of Africa. There we go. Yeah, one of the viewers there. Yeah, I think this evening is going to be quite an interesting game. Like, if we could quickly recap on the double energy game that happened. I think it was last Sunday. Between Yakuza and C7E. Yakuza had a very strong dust through there, and I think that might just actually worry the Bravado team a little bit. Looking at Bravado, just they're very strong at the moment. They're really pretty much on a good form. Looking at their setup as well, they should be playing with their star 5 team, the core 5, Black Poison, Ascent, Dechany, Deviant, and then Rachno. He's back in action after last week's kind of absence.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So this is the second EN team then. This is it's Tabani and them, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they had a bit of
warming up now.
Yeah, they had a bit of like banter talk on the one stream earlier this week where Rachno and Tulani had a bit of a. They were exchanging some words basically. So.
But the favourites, who are the favourites in this matchup? I know we're not supposed to, but oh, nice shot.
I think favourite wise it's gonna go to Bravado because they walked away with the last competition win, which is the Sunday series. Although the eN side C7E they won the land-based comp, but Yakuza's just not really at the moment. They're still trying to find their cohesion, as far as I can see. A little bit of team dynamic work there, some practice, more practice, more practice. Maybe they'll be able to beat the Bravado team.
And and then the Liberty Land that went to Energy, did not? Won the Liberty Land. Okay.
Yeah, the C7E team.
Okay. It's my next still on Salt Pans of Africa.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I need to change that. Okay, so how does one Shaka CS go? It's obviously not as action based as it's. I've watched a bit. I mean, I watched some of Semler's casts and stuff like that, but don't expect any knowledge bombs to be dropped. I guess. I mean, I'm familiar enough with Dust to competitive sense to sort of understand what's going to happen. Oh, there was a little bit of no scope from Light.
Yeah. Well, it's actually, I don't know, if you want to maybe just listen out for the first 2 or 3 rounds and then get the feel of it, I guess, and see if you're willing to take on 1 or 2 play-by-plays, because I know you're a bit of a play-by-play caster in
dude, no, don't worry. I'll just chip in where I feel necessary. Like I said, I'm familiar. Over the last 2 weeks, I'm now familiar with with competitive CS:GO.
Yeah. No, it's D-ranking.
Oh yeah, getting the D-rank. Why? What are we waiting for this?
We're just waiting now for the knife round to kick off here between these 2 teams. So I'm going to actually just switch us into the full screen, where we can actually see what's going on. So all the guys are actually online now. The full five of Bravado. Energy playing with Waz, Sting, Lighters, Ripped, and then King. So King, the new addition to the Yakuza team there. Very impact player with regards to his AWP plays. I mean, he's really good with the AWP. I haven't seen any of the other players in this Energy team play the AWP like he does. He's very quick with it, and he manages to take these 2 or 3 guys out like on a rush or anything like that.
Yeah.
That type of environment.
Oh, I guess we'll have to wait and see. We're just waiting for the. What does the knife round explain to me? Knife round determines who.
So how the knife.
Side.
Yes, it does. So how it actually works is like both teams, you know, knife it out, whoever takes the win, basically picks sides first and then goes for straight map elimination, or chooses, I think, the opponent to eliminate a map. So then the whole map elimination process takes place, and then they've got 3 maps left, and that's where they will then define like what map gets played first, second, and then third, because it's the best out of 3. So it's a little bit more trickier to Dota. With Dota, you've got the standard map, that's it. But then I guess sides also Dire, Radiant. Maybe, I don't know. Could you relate to CTs and Ts?
Yeah. Makes a bit more sense. I just want to put the voice off. Yeah, the guys talking in game is quite irritating.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so any past records between Bravado and eN.Yakuza on Dust 2 that you can draw back to and look at and take this one?
Particularly these 2 teams have played each other a couple of times, formerly known as Immersion, and then Yakuza themselves. Yakuza actually beat Bravado once or twice. I think they beat them on Dust 2 before, but this was quite a while back. You know, the whole entire team lineup has changed as well, so you can't really say that it is the same team from back then, because Yakuza actually consisted of other players that are currently in the Immersion side, will still preside in that Immersion side. So it's kind of like a mixed match. I think just looking at it now, though, with regards to skill level, I think Yakuza have a very good chance of beating Bravado on any particular map. Maybe not Inferno, because I know that is one of their weaker maps, but the others, I think Yakuza stand a very good chance, in my opinion.
I'm just excited to see how professional teams handle Terrorist, because oh my god.
Yeah.
watching it's like City's fun because you know you can pick specific points and sit and watch and hold it off adequately for the time being, but man, I've just noticed like my short dabbles in competitive holding a CT, getting a bomb site as T and just movement is just so much harder than what I expected, so I'm pretty pumped to see what exactly goes down. Oh, nice shot. What exactly goes down, how whoever handles terrorists first and how they handle it, movements they make. I guess that'll be probably one of the most exciting things for me in my first ever CSGO cast, but I was a bit unfortunate that the other Dota game got cancelled. I mean, the guys, it looks like we're going to the knife round now.
Yeah, no, it was a bit unfortunate. I was also like quite amped to hear about how the Dota game was gonna work out between Mega and Emotion. Of course,
Emotion,
Emotion right on top there at the moment. But this is going to be an interesting start here now. So, obviously, who takes this will then proceed to pick sides and then eliminate first, which is most likely the case. I do predict kind of an Inferno type of vibe, maybe starting map. But it's difficult to say at the moment, you know. We're seeing now Energy taking first blood. There we get a double kill. And then Bravado stepping in here with a kill themselves. But Energy just seem to be the stronger team at the moment on the knife round. And this does look like a good start for them. However, Rakla trying a little bit there. Being taken out there by Ripped. And just quickly focusing. Black Poison running away now like a true troll. Making them work for their kill. He still has got half HP, so one knife shot he's done for. He's still trying to see if he can get himself out of it, but he gets taken out. So the first map is going to be Inferno, as I kind of predicted there. A bit of an Inferno vibe. I think Bravado will probably pick the T side because T sides are a little bit stronger on the Inferno map. But you know, it also depends on the team themselves. You know how comfortable they are feeling at the moment with regards to like their gameplay and their teamwork and all this and that.
Oh man, I don't know. Playing on say they'll pick the T side first.
Yeah, I've got an idea they're probably going to go T side first. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Holding counter terrorists on Inferno is not. It's not impossible. I mean, you put your two guys B, you put your 3 guys, and take one. Obviously, we'll see the rush coming hopefully from. But what is probably the easiest and quickest way to rush on terrorists? Probably straight up banana. Try to get a pick in. B, try to get a pick on B. Watch the car, get the pick, and then move on straight up. But yeah, I mean, as the game progresses, I think holding off as CT becomes a little more possible, especially if you're committing one guy to mid with an AWP. But I feel terrorists have, I mean, depending on the spawn, terrorists have a much better chance of getting to that mid position quickly with an AWP. As you did mention, who did you say on CT? It was one of the eN players who's pretty quick with the AWP. Yeah. So I don't know. It's going to be tough. I mean, getting to that middle position, but holding off the B. you can get your rotation in from the guy in the mid, but I don't know, like I said, I'm just pumped to see how terrorists handle these maps so I can sort of get an idea of how to press on forward and yeah, well, maybe just learn a thing or two.
One of the particular things that most of the top teams do is they actually have a huge contingency of players around the second mid area here, as I've indicated on the overview. And then from there on, they kind of, they wait it out. They try to see if the CTs actually push their flanks and or straight out of the window side area. If that actually does happen, then it's really much a case of they get the pick, they're going to A because A is open, and then they wait for the rotation of B. But the problem with Inferno on a CT from a CT perspective is the rotation point. It just takes so long to rotate from A to B, vice versa. And if you, for instance, do a very quick strat on the B, for instance, on the B side in particular, it really actually, it kind of isolates the CTs from trying to retake the site, because I mean, when you're going into B, looking at the overview again, you have two crucial points: that CT corridor and then that backstage corridor. If the guys smoke that up right in the beginning of the strat, push in, get the kills, lay down the bomb, and then from there on re-smoke, it is almost impossible for a CT site to actually retake the site. So a B is very much one of those non-considered type of strats. From time to time, not many teams actually do push B, but when they do, it almost, I would probably say, a 70% success rate.
But I'm interested to see. I'm just busy learning all the hotkeys and stuff. I see the players 1 to 10, 1 to 0 on the tab, so we can pick up the players. How do you bring up the map again? It's not tab. Control. Ah, there we go. There we go.
So
there we go.
I tend to like to use.
And you can draw. Oh yeah, you can draw on it. I forgot. Was that what you were doing? I was trying to figure out. You said I'm showing you. I'm like How do you get rid of the drawings now?
No, I actually like to use a little bit of the auto director, and then
what's the hotkey for auto director? So you're gonna have to.
C would be the hotkey for auto director, so we kind of get the same view. It tracks. It's about 90% accurate, and then from time to time, I would actually just use the keyboard, the hotkeys per player, just to focus on them, etc. But obviously waiting now for one of the eN guys to pitch up. It is Lighters. He's struggling a little bit of lag on his side. Yeah, let's hope he gets going quickly.
Oh, man, these guys are just so accurate. It's ridiculous. Like, it's just how they know exactly where to put the gun as they move around the corner. I know it's expected at this sort of level of CS, but from a newbie's perspective, it's just insane how quickly when they peek, they peek with their pistols out and they crosshair basically where they expect you to be. And 9 times out of 10, you're there and they pick you. But predictions on how Bravado are going to run this first pistol round. I mean, I don't know. As you mentioned, maybe getting a smoke down on the CT spawn and try pushing to B. Maybe push up mid through apps, second mid. But I've always felt playing sort of pubby competitive games, second mid is probably the most underrated when it comes to pressing to plant the bomb. Try to get a put down A. It's just like I feel a lot of people focus too much on running up banana, running straight down mid, trying to get a pick mid, but not a lot goes into second mid and apps. So
that's true.
That's one thing I've noticed, and I mean I myself try my best to push into apps and try to get a pick or two running up the stairs, but it's difficult when no one else is keen. But yeah, so I'm interested to see how they play about that, if they do out a bit. But, so what's the procedure now? We just restart the game once the Lighters gets in.
There'll be a restart basically.
Okay, cool.
We're just now waiting actually for we're just waiting now at the moment for the one dude to pitch up. It's the Lighters. We've also got a Battlefield forecast at the moment that's on the way, or underway.
Okay.
The guy's name is Fatso, so you guys can go and check out his screen.
Has he joined up as well?
Yeah, he's joined up with that.
Oh, fantastic. I actually spoke to him. I spoke to him a while ago about that LAN as well. He's handling the Battlefield 4 section. So, you should thank me because I convinced them to drop League of Legends and get CS:GO. So you can thank me for that. Because they're like, yeah, we got League of Legends. I'm like, nah, it's not really a lot of people. The competitive scene in South Africa for CS:GO is exploding at the moment. So
it is, yeah.
I mean, like, it's definitely a game to look at and try and push a bit. But oh, Ryan just arrived with food. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Keep quiet and watch the cast now. That's like gonna be
Nah,
too much.
mine.
Food's too good. Can't
No,
handle it.
I'm just, dude. I've waxed this whole eating and casting thing now.
Really?
I've waxed it. Yeah, yeah, man.
I haven't got it right.
It's just small bites. It's just small bites. Cheers, man. It's just small bites. That's all it is. Little pieces of food, and then just enough that you can carry on talking.
No, well, if I co-cast, then it's okay. Then I can, like, you know, chomp down a burger pretty much in 30 seconds. But
yeah.
But if you have to play-by-play cast, it's like, oh damn, I'm never gonna touch this food. It's gonna get all cold when I'm done, and it like ends up being like almost fridge temperature when you finally get the chance to have a bite. You have to go warm it up in the microwave.
This is pretty awesome. I mean, the whole that follows the player, so you literally don't have to. You don't have to like click. I can just sort of sit back on my chair and pretty much talk about CS.
Yeah, that's the great thing about CSGO casting. But I mean, the more and more that you kind of do play-by-play casting and this and that, you tend to use your keypad more often. You know, just try and keeping an eye on the actual player involved there, because sometimes the auto-director does screw up a little bit. But that's kind of you know, that happens. I mean, there's nothing much you can do about that. But you know, I think Valve has got it down pretty well.
Still waiting for.
Lighters.
Yeah. Oh, Ragnar shooting shots again.
Of course.
At Lighters there.
Yeah, those two are just at each other since the beginning, like, of this week, dude. Like Monday nights, they started going at each other, and it's gone through all this entire week. There's been quite a heavy amount of words flying from one side to the other. So I'm very keen to watch this game. I want to see if Energy will bring their game, the Yakuza team.
Yeah.
And if Bravado will actually respond to say no, bro, we top for a reason. So
who fired shots first though?
I can't remember. I think it was perhaps Energy.
Money on Ragnar. Oh, what, really?
I think it was Tulani first. Yeah, I think he was the first guy. But that's Tulani for you. You know, you'll always fire shots like straight off. But it's not anything like serious, you know what I mean? It's competitive. It's competitive shots. So there we go.
I'm just gonna take a phone call. 2 seconds.
No problem. Okay, guys. So we're just waiting now for Lighters to pitch up, then we can get this cast underway, and hopefully it'll be quite an entertaining one here between these two teams. We do know that Bravado are pretty much on top form at the moment with regards to their online play. Energy Yakuza still need to just kind of figure out a few things in order for them to, you know, maintain that really good position. I think though, statistically, I think they are ahead of the C7E side. Let me just double check first. That might just be a lie. So we're going to go, please go to dogamingleague.co.za and then hit the Premier Division, or first find CSGO, then hit the Premier Division button. You'll see the tables there. So Energy Esports C70 on top there with games played 4. They've won 3 and they've lost 1. DC with 3 played and 3 won. Same with Bravado. Yakuza in actual fact in 4th position, 3 played, 2 won and only 1 lost. That was against the C70 team. So obviously this evening Yakuza wants to increase that lead. And then maybe just force a little bit of a loss to the Bravado name there, but it's going to be difficult with the likes of Bravado with a 100% win rate at the moment. So the same with damage control in actual fact.
100% win rate.
Yeah, Bravado and damage control.
Currently in the
DGL.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
You're blowing a lot in your mic.
Yeah, no, I'm just moving my mic around in the right position.
Oh, do you have one of those flexi ones?
Yeah, there we go.
I like it. Okay, still waiting now for Lighters to pitch up. I don't know, like, you know, statistically, like this week's game that I did cast, that was between EC and I Am Defect. That was actually a very close game in actual fact. It ended up, all 3 maps were played, and it was, the scores were roughly about 16-14, 16-13, 16-12, and that type of like, you know, field. So it was a very close game on every single map between those two teams. I think let's hope this evening will actually produce the same results. I do believe it will, but I don't know. I'm just I'm curious to see if Energy is really going to bring their ball game, like, you know.
Who are they trying to vote kick now? But
No idea.
I don't know, I haven't really watched much of this Energy team since they joined Energy. I remember some of the guys from the CS last year at Rage. But I mean, last year I kind of followed Bravado Energy quite religiously. I was with all the guys at the boot camp and I watched them play, watched them practice. But I mean, that was who was in the final last year again? It was I know Energy came third, I think. It was Bravado who came first, but there was who was the second team? Oh, it was DC.
Is it?
Yeah, it was DC. I think they came second last year. Bravado won in the finals. I remember I was watching that one. Bravado guys quite enigmatic.
That it is.
Then they're,
I'm happy to know that you. Well, I'm happy to hear that you know your history with regards to last year's DGC.
Yeah, I mean, like I was there, and I mean, the final games and stuff were sort of off and on in and around each other, so I had a lot of time to watch a couple of games, and specifically CS:GO because I, you know, was pretty big into my 1.6, and Sen's a pretty good friend of mine, so I just started to stand behind them and watch a bit, and then interesting.
Yeah.
Watch the game and get a feel of the CS:GO energy that flies around Rage, but.
Yeah, I was actually at that DGC just doing stats for HLTV. I wasn't actually casting or anything. And I took up casting, then I thought to myself, like, you know what, I've had enough of actually playing professionally. Hang the guns up, I guess, if you would say it like that. And yeah, I started taking on the casting thing, and it's been pretty entertaining since then.
Yeah, it is the way forward, man.
No, for sure.
Those that can't play cast, eh?
That's what I say, eh? Those who can't play cast.
Oh man.
Oh,
I don't know. I never really wanted to put too much time into CS:GO to actually get good at competitive level. But I realize now, like, it's not like Dota. I mean, Dota is a completely separate when it comes to actually improving. It comes to actually improving a different ball game. It's not necessarily easier, but it just, I don't know. There's a lot more tricks and tips you can get, and it comes a lot more with practice. Whereas Dota is a lot more understanding. This stuff just comes to basically reaction time. I mean, how quickly you can, knowing where to look and stuff like that, like it's unbelievable.
Very much skill based, I believe,
Yeah.
compared to Dota.
Yeah.
Because Dota's, you play those MOBA games. They call them MOBA as far as I'm aware. Those games you basically you use your tactics in your brain a lot more. With regards to strategic placements and all sorts of stuff,
it's more
timing,
in-depth.
all this and
So
that.
it requires a much more in-depth understanding.
Exactly. And then you look at CS:GO's reaction and skill, and literally how you move your mouse. Like that's. I guess Dota's the same. It's very difficult to compare the two games, but both of them are loads of fun, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Just watching King here with a scout. Yeah. No, it's an AWP. Sorry, that's an AWP. So how many AWPers per team, more or less? Oh, it's a scout, sorry.
Yeah, it is a scout.
I thought it was an AWP, man.
Yeah, it's got that standard like skin like the AWP's got, but so generally you would have one AWPer per team, well, one sniper, sometimes two, depending on the you know how good.
Depending on the map, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
So, like, I mean, ideally, I'd think you'd maybe want to have on a map like Mirage or a map like Dust 2, you'd ideally want to have more than one AWPer. You know, just someone to watch mid, maybe even. Not really necessarily put two to mid, but maybe like one AWPer watching a ramp, and same with Dust 2, one AWPer down mid, maybe one AWPer moving towards. I don't know. I also feel like when teams start pulling ahead quite a bit, you know, you might have to start getting more than one AWPer on a team, because you can have all the gold.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we might actually move servers. Okay. So we have moved servers. So just please excuse us. It seems like there's an issue on that particular server. I'll send the IP to you now. we go. Should be able to connect in with that one. Looks like it was just a server issue. That's why one of the players were. Thought maybe he was being DDoSed. Which I don't think
Who
is
hosts these servers, by the way? Is it Intoxicated?
DGL do. But at the moment they are busy looking at their server infrastructure and just trying to sort it out. So they might not play on the DGL servers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And naturally they will have their own servers.
Yeah,
of
course.
And oh, I don't have this. Oh, it's Inferno. Okay. I was busy downloading some other weird map. Cash. Never heard of it.
Wow, that's one of the most epic competitive maps ever. Why you haven't played it is beyond me. But anyway,
I haven't.
Cash is awesome, dude. Cash is one of those. Apparently they removed it though from matchmaking, which is a little hard. It's a little. It hurts me deep inside because that is one of my favorite maps to cast. But maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just lies. Maybe it's just lies that have been put out there from the community. I hope so.
We should maybe search for it next time we search competitive. Maybe.
Yeah.
Have a search on Cash, on a new map to learn quickly.
Oh, it's an awesome map, eh? It's very simple as well. You got A, you got B, you got mid. There we go. Bam. Very similar to most of the competitive maps.
Every competitive map ever.
Yeah, true. Except the bomb planting maps like Oil Rig and yeah. So it's not the bomb planting, the hostage maps like Oil Rig and jeez, what was another hostage map? Italy. There we go. Italy was one of those.
Assault. Man, I used to love Assault. Assault was probably one of the funnest. LAN maps, playing LANs and LAN cafes and stuff like that. Assault was the map.
Yeah.
But silly question. But did they ever have any hostage maps in competitive?
Not as far as I'm aware. I think they took out hostage maps quite a long time ago.
That'd be quite interesting.
I'm thinking like, you know, when I was still playing 1.5, 1.6, already there it was starting to the Assault was still around, I know, but it was very much a favoured bomb plant map. You know, Dust 2, Nuke, Inferno.
Yeah.
I think they had Tuscan out back then. Mill was one of the crazy maps. CP Mill, I think it's one of my most favourite. And
Office.
Office was always a pub map for me.
Yeah.
You know, even when I played 1.5, 1.6, those, I mean, it was there. Like we did play it. I don't think we ever played it officially, but it was more so of a case of yeah, just the bomb plant maps were always the competitive ones, I believe.
Oh man, guys are accurate as hell. I haven't, you know, we usually search a lot with some of the competitive guys. I mean, we searched a bit with Nefan and I forgot what Lindsay's nick is. Search with those guys, and you get put against some of the global elites, and my god, they are just so damn accurate. You move around a corner and boom.
Hey dude, I've still got a recorded ace against Bravado. A legitimate one, dude. Oh, it was amazing. It was DGL last year, and we played them on Nuke. We drew that map in actual fact against them, but I aced those guys because the team back then, it was myself, Spoof from EC, Elusive now playing for eN, Link also from EC, and who was the fifth member? I think it was Finn Dizzle or something like that, playing for the Knights. Oh, it was great fun, man. Like, but I was sitting topside and had such a great, like, playing with the M4 and the USP. Yeah. And they came out rushing door, they came out rushing shack, and I just took them like one for one. I've actually still got it saved somewhere, which I must actually put it up.
Put on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
What's going on here? We're still waiting for.
Still waiting for Lighters.
Yeah, his PC's not loading into Inferno for some reason. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they're right. They weren't late. They were on time, but they just.
Having issues to connect.
Yeah.
Oh, the CS guys are very. How do I say? They're very forgiving. Yeah, they're not very full of nonsense, I guess. One or two players in the community are like, are a little bit. They can be a little bit full of it, but otherwise, yeah. That's a CZ75.
Yeah.
That
not,
gun.
Not the Tech 9.
No, that's a CZ75 auto. That's that
one that Ragna's using.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to practice now. I managed to get a couple of kills with it, actually.
Why can't I see him? Where is there? So wait, you could can you actually get that gun into your loadout? Or do you have to unlock the weapon?
No, you've actually got that gun in your loadout already. You just need to swap it for your P250. Now the P250 is the more conventional type of pistol that a lot of players use. But since the introduction of the USP silence, or the USP in general, a lot of players have actually moved on to using the USP instead, which is the one you can see Sting using at the moment.
Yeah.
And then also the latest introduction of the CZ75 has also added a very different dynamic to this game now, specifically on eco rounds, because it's the same price as a P250, which is $300. You can actually set up a pretty decent rush strat with the CZ75s. I mean, I've seen it time and time. The guys just rush through. They take the picks. It's very accurate. It's very high damaging, but and also rapid. Although the only downfall is you only have 24 bullets. That's it, and a clip gets emptied literally in half a second.
Well, so you got to be extremely economic with your shots.
Pretty much, yeah.
No spray and pray.
Yeah. Well, unless you're gunning down like a team, like quite aggressively, like a rush strat, moving into a specific site. So, for instance, moving into B, you gunning in. You're gonna basically empty your clip very quickly. But on the end of the day, it's a very effective gun. Like that's more so the case.
I think I have mine in my loadout, but I think I got the Tech 9. Similar-ish, I think.
Well, the Tech 9 you can use regardless. This gun only swaps out with the P250, so you would have the P250.
Okay, so it's in your loadout. You just have to.
Yeah, you have to swap it out. Basically.
Okay, I was about to say like be unfair if if it had to be a gun to unlocked, ruining the game essentially.
Yeah.
But we're still waiting for lost another player now. Another Energy esports player. It's now.
Yeah, they should start it shortly because I am chatting to Sting.
He simply just cannot connect it back to the game.
No, he's having verification problems at the moment, but he should be able to sort it out in the next few.
Tell him to set his Steam friends to offline. Set his Steam friends, set his profile to offline, join the game, and then connect via the IP. That might work. It sometimes happens in Dota 2. Am I able to type into all chat?
No, they won't see you. It's not like Dota where you can actually chat to the players.
What a horrible game. Kidding. No, that sometimes works. Tell Sting to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll send him a message now. Well, not Sting.
Put his profile on offline.
Lighters.
Yeah. Put his profile on offline. Rejoin CS:GO. Connect via the IP, and then that should possibly. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're jumping around, playing around. That is a sick knife that Ragnar has.
Yeah, well, I've just told Lighters now just to sort it out like that. Oh yeah, sure.
Questionable flash. Yeah, I don't know. And authentication errors always happens. But do they have a sub in case if they need to?
That's netgraph 0. Sorry, I'm not supposed to have my netgraph one. They should have a sub, but they obviously are not going to.
Hey, I think you want to bring your best 5 into
a
battle with bravado.
That's okay. Sorry, I'm just typing to Lighters now. trying to get it sorted out for him. So I gave him that solution you've got, see if it will work.
Who's the co-caster? I am the co-caster. Oh man! Oh man! Oh! There is doing some aim map practice here. Oh. Last week he refused to play CS:GO, and then he joined us for like one game of competitive.
Who's this?
Now he's Zero, my roommate. Joined us for one game of competitive, and now he's just playing CS:GO more than Dota.
Oh no, that's not good.
Not good. That's happened to Flair last year playing for eN. When he played for eN, he started playing so much CS, to got to a point where he was considering subbing for the Energy CS team.
Well, he's actually a registered sub for the Bravado team. You do know that?
Yes, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So.
He actually did play one game recently, I believe, for them. It was actually he's actually a very, very talented gamer in general, eh?
Yeah, he is.
Being able to play up in the top, the top ranks, of course, with regards to Dota, and then obviously also joining the CS:GO scene and playing a FPS game, which is completely different, and still performing very well against the top ranked teams there. So, yeah, that's pretty. Cool.
He was pretty good in StarCraft as well. I think he was Masters. StarCraft 2 played Protoss. I remember he played in a couple of DGL cups and stuff like that, reaching finals and such. So yeah, just an all-round.
No, I don't want to generalize here, but he is Asian, so that is also another thing that we have to put into consideration.
Yeah. But we're waiting. All far Bravado in. What is the penalties for such things?
What's that?
Penalties for if a player unfortunately cannot get into the map.
This is kind of like a different situation. They are already there. Looks like Lightus has actually joined. So let me tell you now. Yeah, I think he has actually joined now. So we will probably see him joining in the next few seconds. By the way, so he's in. He's ready. The Bravado guys are pretty cool about it. Like they're not going to be like, oh, 50 minutes has passed. Okay, we take the round. You know, they want to play. They want to play the eN team here tonight, and they want to, you know. Flaze is actually watching us.
Oh god. Now he actually thinks we think he's good at gaming.
Oh no.
No, actually Leon is watching. Leon's problem is he fixates on one game. Like, I remember before he started playing Dota again, he was fixated on Diablo, and he just played Diablo 24/7. Then he moved to Dota, then he just fixated. So he plays a game till he becomes like the best at it, and then he jumps to the next game. So like it was StarCraft 2, then it was Diablo, then it was Dota 2, and CS:GO for a while, and it's back to Dota 2. Now he's hit that peak in Dota 2, so now it's just going straight back to Dota and the casual CS. But yeah, I haven't matched against him and them in competitive yet. Actually, I haven't really seen Flares online for competitive, but
he's probably global elite.
I know. That's fine. I'll just get the big boys again. We'll get Nefa and boys.
Well, we failed horribly with them last time, so I don't know. Eh?
Yeah.
I don't think they want to play with us anymore. Let's be honest. Like Delinquent is like also complaining about. Yeah, played one game with you and me, and it wasn't great.
Oh, is that? Oh man, that was epic. That was probably one of my funnest moments in Counter-Strike history.
Yeah. Okay, well, Lightus has joined in. This is the strange part. Maybe it's just that delay of like 2 odd seconds or 2 odd minutes or so. And we should get this game up and running. Well, it should be up and running already. I mean, the time now is. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
They've changed the nuke, which is interesting. They're obviously going to get Lightus to join in, and then change back to Inferno. I think that's kind of the idea here. Maybe. No indication yet of them changing servers. No, it still looks like they are on the one server there. Okay, cool. But
we can take a guess. Delinquent is the guy I shot. He's planted the bomb.
Yeah, there we go. Congo Carl shoots teammates in MM.
Like,
oh well.
You know, in a week, I've improved a lot more in a week of playing CS. Like, I went from bottom logging every game to now coming like second and top to Trevor, and when you play as well. So, and I mean, and improving. That just brings my point. Like, improving in CS:GO is a lot easier than improving in games like Dota, because games like Dota, you know, there's just so much more. I mean, you're looking at what, a hero pool of 90 heroes to understand everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Brain practice, man.
I mean, even my
Practice
roommate has been playing for like 4 days, and already now he's like doing a lot better than what he was when he started. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just for me, it's an easier game to get better at in like a casual competitive kind of sense. But obviously, if you want to go to the next level, you're gonna struggle a lot in global elite. It's the same with Dota, I guess. But
yeah, well.
Ooh, shots fired. Is Trevor even in? I told Trevor to come watch. But he's
Cannibalistic, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember him from 1.6.
Good, man. He was good. Him and what's his face? Chris. What's Chris? Anthem. Was his nick Anthem in 1.6?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Anthem. I've seen him once or twice on the stream here, asking stupid questions, but I don't know. Is he still playing in the Dota community? He was actually rated as one of the best 1.6 players in SA. He played for DC at the time when DC won Rage in 2000 and when was it? 2009. Yeah, so.
He still plays Dota. He's pretty active. He played for LIB, but then he got kicked, I think. Kicked is maybe the wrong word, but removed. Oh my god.
Kindly removed from the LIB team. Interesting.
Rachno's wrecking people. But yeah, I mean, he plays pretty active Dota now. I think he prefers Dota. He doesn't really like 1.6. It's one of those. I mean, sorry, he doesn't like Go. It's one of those 1.6 purists. I don't think he even played Source much. Oh my god.
No, I remember he had a different nickname. I think it was Flex that he used in Source, like back in the day. Something like that. I couldn't. Yeah. That was a very long time ago. Or. Yeah, I don't know. Just hoping that this game can actually get going now. We're still waiting for Lighters to join. He's indicated. Now they're moving back to Inferno. Okay, so here we go. This is the story, guys. Looks like Lighters did connect in, but now the move to Inferno is taking place. So I'm going to warn the captains, in actual fact, please don't vote quick on map in so that we can see the last round.
Okay.
Because what a couple of teams tend to do is they tend to get as soon as the game's done, they tend to vote it out very quickly, and then the GoTV is 2 minutes behind and doesn't catch up in time, so it just goes straight to the next map, and we kind of miss out on the last round, which is kind of irritating.
Yeah.
But it happens.
The fact that you can't actually host a competitive lobby on a server as a broadcaster like you had in Dota 2, that would be pretty ideal, I think.
It would be, yeah.
Because then then essentially you don't have to have any delay. You can watch it real time. But can you choose to have no delay on the GoTV?
No, that's on a server setting set by the DGL administration, and obviously competition administration and stuff like that. They said that it's generally at 2 minutes or 1 minute and 20 seconds. Or something like that, 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's no control on our side, unfortunately. So we kind of
that's a bit crappy, man. Like that's a bit crappy, because obviously when you go to a live event, you're going to be casting a team essentially live, but you can't because it's delayed. So
no, those events also have GoTV servers there, so anyone can connect to them. But if it's closed out. It's basically a case of I'll broadcast and people actually watch the game through me. A lot of people tend to enjoy watching the game through the streams rather. So we utilize the Twitch platform a lot more effective than what Dota does. Dota's obviously got its Dota TV and all this and that. Yeah. But that's why League of Legends, Call of Duty, Battlefield, CS are widely watched on the tournaments, local tournaments specifically. and then international tournaments a little bit more on Twitch than actually in game, because, well, yeah, Twitch has got the commentary and all sorts of stuff like Dota TV does, but just do we see the lighters? Not yet.
Just Lighters is now. Lighters is now still waiting to join the game. Yeah, verify your game cache. That could actually be another problem as well if you verify. Oh, he has. Did you try the offline thing? Do you know if you tried the offline thing? Setting his profile to offline. Setting his profile to offline. One file failed though. That's not a good. Not a good thing at all.
It's kind of annoying, to be honest.
We're still doing warm up, so. Guys are so accurate with these AKs, man. AK is my worst gun. I don't know.
Well, it looks like their sub is going to kick in, bounce. So he's going to obviously sub in now for the energy team.
Okay.
Just so that we can get this going, of course. I mean, it's already pretty much an hour late on the actual desired time of start, which is what, 6 o'clock. Inferno is the first map to be played here between these two. As we can see, the energy side going to be playing as CTs and Bravado opting for the T side, like I predicted a little bit earlier on. Interesting stuff. Let's see how this first round actually kicks off. I mean, obviously Bravado now really hunting for that first round win against the energy side here. Predictions at the moment. I would love you guys to predict this map between Bravado and energy on the Twitch stream. Let's get a little bit of a conversation flowing there and see how well the energy side can play up against the Bravado team. Bravado just seeming very strong at the moment on the online scene, and just getting into the game now. We're seeing two of the Bravado players going in towards the B side area, playing mid, and then 3 going in towards second mid. So they're obviously setting up for a little bit of a default hold here. Apologies for the escape. Oh, we've seen King taking first pick on Sensor. Good start here for the CT side. Things are looking a little bit rough for Bravado now at the moment because they don't have the numbers to take on the CT defense. But they can turn it around with one quick, easy pick. No aggression either from the energy team, which is a good start here for them as well. Generally, CTs on that first round would start pushing aggressively and then end up throwing their lives away. Definitely playing quite interesting on the door side area. They're obviously trying to take a pick on the right side. Just quickly focusing on him again. Tries to step out here.
They pushed up mid. There's one inside, but oh man, it's so tough now. Essentially, I think he's alone here in the. Oh man, I'm still trying to figure out these damn keys.
Well, we're seeing very good play here from Waz, taking 2 here with a CZ75. Very nice play here from him. But now we're seeing Detrony come in from behind and Waz taking him down, and it's a 1-0 lead here for the energy team. Nice start. Very, very, how do I say, defensive play there from energy instead. They didn't opt for the aggressive play. And they're going to be going for an interesting FAMAS buy, in fact. We're seeing that rifle purchase, full rifle purchase with armor from the energy team. And now Bravado stacking up on the CZ75. So they obviously have an interesting strat at hand here. Moving up that second mid position quite rapidly at the moment. No real walking. Oh, there we go. They start to slow down. They might just take on bounce. Peaking now on the left-hand side of A, but still nothing yet.
This is a pretty crucial round for Terrace. I mean, if you lose the first pistol round, and if you bring it back in the second round, essentially, you know, they're all board up. They've all board up. They've all got their clarions out. So winning this round, especially with the C5, I mean, you can possibly bring it back if you get a rush, which it looked like they're kind of what they were trying to do. They were all sort of running out, and actually, by them. Oh, Black Poison gets taken out by bounce.
Seeing the aggressive players still not being able to get the kills as King and Sting both pick up kills quite quickly. Sting trying to pot him off there with the USP, gets it right. Detrony has managed to take 1 gun. Well, in actual fact, Bravado did pretty well there, getting 2 guns that particular round there from the energy team, and forcing those players now to rebuy.
What's the auto spectate key again?
Press C.
C. I pressed it. It's not working.
You'll see it says auto director, etc., etc.
Wait. Let's say that. There, okay, turn on. Okay, cool. Yeah, so like I said, yeah, they obviously try to look for a push there, try to pick it off. Pretty crucial round for, you know, knowing that your city's winning the first round, we'll try to buy out something like a Clarion, maybe something else. But Yeah, looks like a banana rush this time around, but grenades gonna fly over. And not having armor, those grenades do so much.
Yeah, we're seeing this interesting push now from Bravado up the banana side area there. I'm going to have to move in, try and get the 1-2 pick and then go in. We're seeing Waz and Rip defending off very well here with the CZ75. Sorry, for the FOMASs. And taking out those CZs. And not one man lost there. Very good defense from Energy. Scoring out 3-2-0.
Bravado have lost a man.
Oh, they have as well. Now the match is paused though, so we should see them come back shortly. Okay. But we actually might lose them in any case, because there's something wrong with the server configuration at the moment. When that player does return, he tends to die on this particular round, which is weird. Don't know why.
Yeah, looks like is he down? No, he's up, looks like good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what, eh? I changed my keys around because I am a retard. So I'm just gonna get this.
No problem. So just quickly back to the game now. We're seeing Bravado with the buy round now, full armor, and then one Galil in the hands of Sent. Sent, one of the impact players here for the Bravado team. Oh, nice play from Black Poison. Getting that one pick. He needs to get the other one to open up that B side here for Bravado. But just kind of hanging back at the moment. Bravado just wanting to think where they're going to take this bomb. Not necessarily B, as they want to maybe perhaps force the rotate. Let's just see now what will happen. So now it's just kind of just slow play at the moment here. We're seeing Sent and Deviant just kind of keeping eye out for the second mid and mid positioning. And that B onslaught again in practice here for the Bravado team. Now moving in slowly but surely. They would like to eliminate the necessary members. Just seeing Black Poison, and he's waiting for Detri now. Detri obviously waiting in to get a quick pop shot on one of the B players. They already took down Ripped. So it's Waz alone here, but Waz has been playing a very influential game on the B side site. And there we're seeing that forced rotate on the top left corner. Player number 4, which is Sting, moving a little bit too much quickly over towards B. And leaving the A side open. So Bravado actually planned the fake there. That might have actually worked for them, but we're seeing the breach in effect now. Detri, the first man down, the first man in, he gets the frag on Waz, and now the rest of Energy moving in slowly but surely. But look at this interesting play from Deviant there, managing to get himself in a right position for the rotator, just not getting the pick though, and a bit of a problem now for the retake here. If they can get the frags, doesn't look like it. Rackner taking down one, nice play from King, but didn't notice the other guy there, and it's a 2-on-1 situation. Sting now the only one left here.
Oh. Yeah, not for Bravado, and it looked like it was. Yeah, it was. It did buy up that round, so after the third round they got it up. So yeah, I mean it kind of gives us a little bit of an idea. eN got the first 3 rounds actually, of their buys and their after winning the pistol round. But now with Bravado have guns and a plant down as well, they're gonna have quite a bit of cash. That 15k sort of equipment value. So unfortunately for Energy, this is going to be a pretty tough round for them, I think. Maybe going to have to wait and save out a few more, but they can afford it. I mean, sitting 3-1. I always ask people this, and in this sort of a sense, I mean, what sort of side does favor here? Looks like Bravado lost another person. Is this more of a terrorist map or a CT map, or tell me something.
Who, me?
Yeah, is this a CT or a terrorist map?
This really depends. It differs from time to time. Sometimes it's a very good CT-based map. Sometimes it's a very good T-based map. It's one of those very equal out maps that it really actually depends on the team that represents that side. So if you got Bravado playing as CTs, they might be stronger as CTs, so therefore it has become a slightly more CT-biased map. Vice versa as well, because there are some teams that are very good as Ts on Inferno, and there are some teams that are very good as CTs on Inferno. So it differs really from time to time.
It also depends on the player. I mean, if you're going to have somebody sitting who knows how to control the mid with an AWP, like you talked about King, sorry, you know, looking at who's the AWPer for, is it Sent? Who AWPs for Bravado?
Yeah. Or Sent or Rackno, one of the two.
Rackno, yeah. So I mean, depending on, like, you can get a good pick off in mid, you know, then force up the rush in second mid into apartments, or you know, get the yeah, it's one of those nuts. Get one of the picks off in banana or something like that, quick one like that. So I guess it does kind of, but I guess, you know, if you do bring down 1 or 2 CT, I think terrorists will always have an advantage. Having that bomb kind of forces them out, but I don't know. I'm still my C auto spectate isn't working, so
Really? Is the option
Yeah.
there?
I don't know.
Click
I'll press-
quickly. Just click and see if it appears.
No, that's me. That's me shuffling through players now. If I press C, it doesn't do anything.
What server have you connected to? And if you are you sure you're not connected? Can you hear the I don't know. Do you see the Go TV
Yeah.
message there? Okay, so you are in Go TV at the moment. It's just really bad to try and cast from in-game spectator view.
Yep.
You don't have a lot of the functionality like the auto direct and stuff. So a lot of people ask me why don't I cast direct, and it's like, yeah, not really.
But I'm actually, I am in the right. I am in the broadcaster menu. I can see all the players and everything up on the side. I can see all that, but yeah, I don't know. When are the DreamHack finals, by the way? They're tonight, aren't they?
No, they should be on. Wait, hold on.
Tomorrow.
I think it's on Monday night or tomorrow night. It's one of the two. So
That's
I know that's
Monday night is tomorrow night.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, then it is tomorrow. Must be tomorrow then. Or it could be. It could be tonight actually. No. Okay, yeah, no, it's. Let me just get confirmation here rather. I think the finals could be tonight. I'm not sure. I haven't had much time to follow the DreamHack competition this weekend, unfortunately, due to some personal reasons.
I've been watching the Dota. I watched a bit of the CS yesterday. I think it was Virtus Pro versus. I can't remember, but yeah, I was watching a bit yesterday. Trying to figure out how to play Train. Yeah, this is tomorrow. I'm sure it's tomorrow because they're playing the Dota finals, I think, tonight. So they don't think they want to have the Dota and the.
Well, no, I think they run everything according to just a generalized schedule.
Oh well.
So it probably is tonight as well. So who are we waiting for here? Scent. Scent's the one that's dropped.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Still on Steam.
No, he's offline.
Damn. What's the procedure in where a player disconnects? Oh, there we go.
There we go. He's in.
Okay, cool. Might actually have a few more rounds going here. Ah. Let's wish my auto spectator would work so I can sit back again.
Yeah, that's strange. Just try disconnect and reconnect. See if it'll help. I did give you the IP there, so you should be able to.
Yeah, it's in the console. Bomb scenario mission.
Let's have a quick look here. I'm just trying to see now. No, it does look like it is tomorrow in actual fact that it is going to be taking place, that the DreamHack finals for CSGO. Because I do remember there was two sections to it. There was Saturday night's games for Saturday night's groups. Then there was today's groups. I don't think they would be throwing the finals up on today as well. I think.
Oh, there we go, it's working.
We're seeing Nip and Fnatic still play. We got Flipside versus Navi. Flipside actually one of the guys that have been, and they've also got Brio and Computer, the qualifiers there as well. So, yeah, Flipside and Experts are actually two teams that I semi-follow on the ESEA rankings, and I've casted recently, which has actually been quite fun.
Oh, you know who's coming in. Can I spoil? Can I spoil, Ryan? Blair is subbing in. Hey! Hey, sorry to interrupt you, I just got the information now from... Because actually Zero's in a Dota game with him. They're disconnected.
Really?
They just quit the Dota game.
What
because
happened with...
Players had to come sub.
What happened to Cent though? I wonder.
His PC keeps crashing, dude. Hashtag Alienware. No, I'm just kidding. I actually have an Alienware, so...
They're not bad machines, man.
Oh, what's my work? I got one at work. I don't have my PC at home as mine at all, but
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. I I do
Yeah,
enjoy.
decent.
Actually, I've
They're so
played on a
nice to
couple.
carry around and move around and stuff. I mean, just to pick up and chuck it in your suitcase, chuck it in your backpack, take it to a LAN. Oh, but yeah, finals are tomorrow, as confirmed by you and Blue today.
Mm.
I wonder if any of these guys we've actually matched up against in competitive. Besides Lindsay, who are shot in the head. Match still paused. Let me just put my threshold up a bit on CS because Zero's playing Dota, then he's going to start shouting. But we don't want to hear that coming through the. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, wrong game. Well, there, you're very quiet.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I was typing to my girlfriend to make me coffee or water. Or give me some water.
I wouldn't mind a cigarette with all this pausing.
Yeah. Okay, so you also a smoker like me. It helps with the voice, you know? It like deepens the voice a bit.
It does. I had a very juvenile voice before I started smoking. No, actually, I should stop. No, I should really stop.
Yeah,
Getting bad now.
Smoking's by head.
Getting very bad now. Especially at work, since they actually like built in. The CEO of MWeb actually just smokers, so he just put all these all around the building. So like there's just these rooms you can just go smoke whenever you want.
Well, that's very nice of him.
Yeah.
Because I think it is quite nice. So, looking at it now, Bravado Gaming up against Energy Sports, both of them using a sub each, sent the main captain, well, for the Bravado team under the way.
Playmaker.
Yeah, so obviously Ragnar is going to take on that position. Let's see how this actual round goes. We know Bravado's on the buy, and we see that Energy is also on the buy at the moment here. Seeing some B play now from Bravado going in towards that B side corridor. Waz doing quite well on the defense. Some spam play. We're seeing Deviant walking in, tries to go for the pick. Oh, gets one there on Waz. And, well, good response here from Deviant for the Bravado side. They should be able to get the bomb down.
Yeah, that's right about where I shot Lindsay.
Yep. And that was Flare, well, Flare's here that we've got on camera.
Oh, good flash.
Deviant there with a fantastic flash. Seeing the Energy guys moving in. Nice play there from Bounce and Sting. Well, Flare's the last one left here. And Sting coming in now from the side. He's going to try and go for the quick pick. Maybe. Oh, look at Flare's. Flare's just positioning himself just in such a position at the moment. Maybe not giving him the right time. He's going to be going in. He's got the... Oh! Fantastic.
Flares gets the round, what? Oh my word. Yeah. Casually quits the Dota 2 game. NavTV_CS. Sorry, I wanted to know the street.
Yep.
That's Flares picking up the round, or the double sad face smiley picking up the round for Bravado Gaming, and we're off again. Yeah, 3-2.
Yeah, so Energy Sports maybe a little bit in trouble. Yeah, I wouldn't say so as of yet. We see the eco round and play now for them. We might see some aggressive play coming out of the cupboard here with the CZ75s. Doesn't really look like it though. Although Sting is in dark corner here, so he should be able to get himself in a right position to take on any of the Bravado members moving up that staircase into the house side area. Looking at it now, Bomb is kind of sitting left side of mid in towards the B corridor. And they're obviously just waiting now for a quick pick. And then we see Detchony doing quite well. He spotted Sting, takes out Sting as well, so the A side is open. Do we see the rotate of the Bomb? Not really the case. Ooh, Detchony needs to be careful. Oh, he goes for the quick pick and gets it. And unfortunately there for Bounce not landing the shots. Bravado now equalizing it out. 3 apiece.
Well man, that's what I was talking about. I mean, they had a great start, and now that Bravado picking up guns, and they themselves are looking to buy. They actually decided, yeah, they're going to buy up most of the bomber, most of them guns. Actually, no. Tell on the sides. Yes, you can. Okay, no. Yeah, there's one thing as well I realized from playing competitive is how they chuck the bombs, so they don't give away bombs movements. Pretty things you don't think of as a Dota 2 Sharkcaster.
Yeah. We're seeing though an interesting setup here now. Energy going for the gamble on B side, perhaps thinking that Bravado is going to move up there with that B side push, but it's only two guys playing in the A. Now we're seeing player number 4 moving their Sting. Now he's kind of the middleman here for the Energy side, moving in back towards A, and now Bravado has heard that, so they're going to be moving up that B side corridor, maybe for a quick pick or two. Not really the case at the moment. They're just kind of laying it low, waiting for the aggression from the Energy side. But they have to understand that Energy at the moment, this is not C7E. C7E has got that aggressive tendency to them, but not the Yakuza team. So, well, looking at it now, pretty stagnant. Bravado have to try and play this, or figure this game out more so, which they have been doing in the last couple of rounds.
20 seconds left on the clock though, and I mean, we still got 5 on 5. Oh, they're pressing up B now, Banana, oh, trying to get a pick in the side.
Oh,
they know he's there.
Getting the one pick. Some more defense. Now we're seeing Flares in a very interesting position planting this bomb. More so on the right hand side. Now Bravado, well, Deviant playing very well here with the AK-47. Black Poison also going in, picking one up against Sting here. The Energy guys are just not in the position to actually get the right picks off at this moment.
Cover fire through the smoke, and they just cannot move anywhere. Actually pushing out the city spawn now. I think they're trying to save his gun. Both King and Bounce maybe trying to save their guns for the next round. Kind of gives them a little bit of advantage since the rest might be looking to run pistols, and at least they can maybe get a pick or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just saving. Probably sitting in.
Well, yeah, this is one of the particular things.
Oh!
Nice there from King, taking a gun off Black Poison, but I don't think it's going to help them too much, as Black Poison has got enough bucks in the bag. But that was the confusing factor in actual fact with this evening with regards to DreamHack. There's actually a final on. The esports M finals are tonight. Fnatic versus NIP. That's going to be quite a good game to watch. Yeah, so my casts with regards to the ESL last night actually didn't take place because all of the games got wild-carded, so we'll probably be covering it a little bit later on during the week, hopefully. We'll have to wait and see. We're seeing another eco round here, well, semi-eco round here for the Energy side, although Bounce and King still remain with their M4s. Just a quick overview look here. We're seeing the bomb now on the second mid side instead of that banana side push, and now they're just trying to create a little bit of confusion here for Energy. Let's see if Bravado can get it right.
Oh! He hit him, yeah, he hit Ripped, sitting on top there. They kind of know he's sitting right up there for some strange reason, but got a little nice little vantage point here on top of the box. The press bomb is still in mid now, moving towards banana, so Black Boys are going to push on through. Actually, I don't think he'll spot Ripped on top there. Just spots his head, Ripped shoots, but misses, gets taken down. Now they come and fight with the smoke. Black Boys will pick up Sting as well. They're in the sights. Pretty straightforward stuff.
Yeah, nice play there from Black Poison, being able to pick off Ripped and Waz there. We're seeing Ragnar coming in the apartment side area, going for the quick pick on Bounce, gets it right. King needs to follow up now with a gun taking. But Ragnar in a very interesting position at the moment. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do much.
Well, it's 5-on-1. I mean, he just has to sit out and maybe get a pick, maybe take a gun off either Flares or Ragnar moving kind of close towards him. Yeah, he's sitting right inside the house, right inside AF, so maybe around. Oh, there we go. Oh!
He gets a gun though.
Gun off. Yeah, you got the gun off Flares. I mean, that's...
It's third of Flare, it's okay.
No, he could have taken. I think he could have taken 2. I think maybe just a bit of panic Flares, maybe. Oh, I think he got no scoped even.
Yeah, so looking at it now, round 9 underway here between these two sides. We're seeing Energy again going for the buy round here. They're going to have to make it work if they want to keep themselves in the game. Bravado now clinching the 5 rounds quite quickly in succession. But now Energy needs to respond after that 3-round lead. Still with nothing against their name at the moment. So quick look at the overview here. Some mid play again, 2 in the second mid. We've seen that bomb this time in the second mid, so this might go A instead of the B. But it all really depends how quickly they can force the rotate. Nice play there from Rip, taking out Black Poison on the jump there on top of the logs.
Oh, we got King Orping down. Oh, well, I don't want to touch my camera in case it breaks again.
That's fine, I'll focus him. Well, we're seeing a reply there from Bravado, but then Waz doing pretty well here with a quick frag on Deviant. And So they did take 2 Bravado members down. It is Destiny, Flares, and Ragnar left. And now this bomb has decided to make its way up to B. I think Bravado maybe focusing the B a little bit too much. Let's see now.
It's working for them. I mean, they've been able to push into sight every single time, coming around the corner there, getting the picks. It's almost too predictable now exactly where Energy Esports are sitting. They just move in, get the picks. I mean, they're so quick on the finger with those headshots and just... I mean, like, they're going to know some around the boxes. They're going to check backstage. Go sitting there. Actually, no, not this time. Wow.
Nice play from Waz here as he gets the 1 pick, goes for the double, gets it right. So it's 3 gets his name. That's a 4th one. Nice quad kill here for Waz. And a good jump back there for the Energy side, eh?
Yeah, little breathing room. 4-5, not too bad. I think ideally you want to go for the 7-8, 8-7 around finish. I mean, that gives, but depending on the strength. And I saw someone in the chat saying that Bravado maybe aren't that strong on Inferno. So maybe they're kind of trying to get their weakest map out of the way first. Try to see if they can get a clutch win. Which at the moment they're doing really well. They're holding it off well, doing well on T side. Interested to see how they handle the CT side as well. But I think there's a little bit of confidence now, a little bit of momentum for Energy. Out a bit. Maybe picks. Falling for BVD. Probably Destiny.
No, I think it'll be Ragnar. Ragnar, that he is one of the kind of see, Destiny and Black Poison are the 2 aimers for the team, and then you got Deviant, Ragnar, and Scent that kind of play that core role. For the Bravado CVC. Deviant also playing a very good game here, getting himself a double kill, going into the A side here, and King getting caught off guard there by Black Poison with the AWP, which is an interesting one. So Waz coming in now with the M4A4, trying to get himself a quick pick here, at least trying to even it out for the Energy side. Bravado responding very well after that loss in the previous round.
I think they've got to move quick, man. There still is Destiny sitting on the side with an AWP. No, it's Black Poison with the AWP, sorry, not Destiny. Yeah, was... I think it's saved their guns. I think they just saved their guns. They might have enough money to buy maybe a gun for a teammate, so I'd rather just save up and maybe try to pick a gun in the last few seconds to gun off someone. Oh, there's getting the round one once again. There's... But his 2nd one? It's his 3rd one, holy crap. 3rd MVP for players. He's actually coming 2nd on the, not that it means much anyway, but he's coming 2nd on the log.
I think he's
Both boys represent. Bomb. Yeah.
A very talented player, Flares, in actual fact. We can see him doing very well at the moment.
I mean, it's insane. I mean, okay, losing Scent is pretty massive for Bravado Gaming, but then taking a Dota player, tucking him into essentially the #1 CSGO team in South Africa, and then he's doing more than okay. I mean, that is frightening. That is frightening.
Now we're seeing now Bravado now kind of moving up this mid-side area slowly but surely. King though and his team have bought up, so we're seeing a lot of M4A4s and M4A1s and a FAMAS being used. Although now slow play needs to be in effect here. I need to be careful of Ripped now, that is very aggressive with that particular position. Black Poison smoking up the CT spawn area, taking Waz out of the equation most likely. Yep. But there is enough time here for Energy smoking in very interesting spots in my opinion at the moment. The bomb though moving up that banana side area. Ripped playing with the M4A4S. Needs to be very careful now.
Oh, I want to see this flick.
Oh,
there
my
we
God.
go.
Black Poison just taking out Waz there. So the B side opening up again here for the Bravado members. But, well, Rip is not having any of it. Taking 3 quick kills there with the M4A1. Ragnar trying to respond here. Not exactly...
Oh...
Nice play from Bounce coming in, taking out Ragnar. He has Destiny to beat, which she does. And a very good defense here from Energy, 5-6. Didn't expect Energy to take that one, but Rip, they're phenomenally playing well with the M4, taking out 3 of the Bravado players quite quickly.
So no gun for Black Poison. K's all round for the rest of Bravado Gaming. So it doesn't make sense. Sorry, they're chucking them around. Looks like for him, but yeah, guns all around once again. AWP on King, way towards that middle. Yeah, it looks like Energy are putting a bit more to Banana at the, or sorry, to B at the moment. Actually, still only 2 actually, but knowing that Bravado have moved there a few times.
Yeah,
actually going down.
King taking a break now for the last month might not be working out for him in actual fact. As we can see, he's not really landing the AWP shots as what he wants, that he wants to. He gets the one there. He gets the one there on Deviant. Good play, but I think that initial shot he would have preferred to get. He would have preferred to have gotten that first shot there, but unfortunately not. But he manages to take one of the players out. Black Poison coming in, good support there from Bounce on the CT. We're seeing Flares now moving in towards Door side. Can he make the difference here? Oh, he turns his back to Bounce, and Bounce just wow, totally obliterating them there with a quad kill. And it's 6-all now, eh? Energy, not too bad.
Yeah. I'm hoping Mr. Players can represent. It's going to be a save round now for Bravado Gaming as it scores tied up at 6-6. Once again, that's such an interesting gun to watch. But yeah, they could hold this up for one more round. I think they might have enough. Let's see, gold. They're cash. Yeah, they'll be able to buy the next round up, and then hopefully they'll see them. But they haven't been able to break sight for a while now. I mean, we saw Bounce the one round just holding. Ripped as well, sitting in the side picking off.
Yeah, we're seeing Bravado now opening up the score sheet there with a CZ75 on the eco round. Not bad play. King responding back here with a... Ooh, doesn't get the double kill. And that's an AWP. But Waz can do the damage here. He's got two of them to take out. And manages to do so quite successfully. Good play there from Waz. But he's under pressure as Black Poison takes him out. So it's a 1-on-1 here between Ripped and Black Poison. Let's quickly have a look and see where Ripped is located. Oh, Ripped moving in towards B now. That bomb is in A, so I don't exactly know what he's doing. Yeah,
bomb's down. That's a bit strange. I mean, not going to sit and watch the bomb.
No, he's going to try. He's going to try and loop him here. But I don't think Black Poison's that stupid. He might know about the loop.
I don't know. Like, I guess he's kind of expecting Rip to sit there watch the bomb, but he has not watching the bomb right now, and he's obviously waiting to see if he's around the corner. No, he won't be. Bit odd.
He gets the bomb pick up here, but this is an interesting one. We're seeing Black Poison now moving in towards B. Look at this. He might just actually
God.
This is the loop. And
he's running as well.
Very unfortunate for Black Poison there. And at first it looked like he did kind of sense the loop there. But obviously, I think Rip, had a far future-proof type of plan, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that was exciting. Like he knew exactly where he was going to try and loop through, whether he was going to GT spawn or not. But still, man, that was some pretty heads-up play there by Ripped. Second to last round of the first half.
Yeah, a good gamble there from Ripped. Second to last round of the first half. Good call. That's a bit of a tongue twister for me.
Take my maths quick. Close. Yeah, push up second man again. Grenade into AFs. Sometimes I look at where these guys, I'm like, the hell are they sitting? Because I can't really often see. Don't really know the map from these points. Okay, there he is. He's watching the side there. Interesting. I get a pick. I don't know about that spot. You can get a pick and start from above. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, there's some interesting spots on this map, and in particular that most players don't know. We're seeing the spam play here from Energy. Nicely done there from Bounce, I do believe. The one causing the bit of the damage. He's got that. Poison.
Yeah, he's got that bottom AP's exit locked down completely.
Nice exchange here for Bravado as they move into the A side here. Rip, the only one left. He can make magic happen for Energy. And looking at it now. Oh, he gets taken out. No, he gets a pick, and then Detrini responds with exchange. But the Bravado guys are quite low on the HP at the moment. So one good nade could really take it out. There we go. Detrini getting naded out quite effectively. So now we're seeing a 2-1 kind of retake here from Energy. Oh, nice play from Rachna there, taking the pick on Steng. Is there a response? Yes, there is. Nice play from King. He gets it. And should go for the defuse here. And the 8th round. That means Energy go through to the second half, taking the lead. Nicely played. One more round still to remain, though. But they've taken the lead into the second half.
Yeah,
regardless if they lose.
I got a bit confused whether what you're talking about there, when I realized, they lose here, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, once again, depending on the team how they take down Terrace, maybe I don't really have much insight, but I did see someone that's strong on Inferno. So who knows? Maybe Energy know how to wreck down Terrace on. map. 3 maps, right?
Yeah, Bravado
Or
have got
best of
one of
three.
the most effective partners in the B-side corridor, which is Brackno and Black Poison. We'll have to wait and see if they're actually going to keep that combination. If Flares might not go into B. We're seeing a couple of nades here now going into the A-side area. Ripped and
That
his
is a
teammate.
mechanic bug.
A mechanic bug?
Dude, the grenade hit this and just came straight down.
No, that's
Look at this.
CSGO, dude. That's CS for you. That's how it is.
Oh, bug, man. Such a buggy game.
Learn to CS, bro. Learn to
Yeah.
CS.
Learn all the exploits as fast as you can.
Yeah.
It's not really an exploit, I guess. It's just a little mechanic bug.
It's the roof of the game. It's the invisible roof that you can use.
Like, oh man.
But
They're
we're seeing,
gonna push into B.
yeah, we're seeing the Bravado move into B now. Let's see if Energy can keep them off guard. Nice play here from Waz. Oh, 3 quick kills.
Wow.
Gets the support from King. And now quickly looking at Waz here. He's the only one in the site in actual fact. Detrony doing some work here for Bravado at the moment. But Waz, gets taken out. So Detrony doing very good work here for the Bravado team. Focusing on him for a few seconds. Let's see if he can take out Sting and bounce. Oh, unfortunately.
2-on-1. Yeah, that 2-on-1 is a sticky situation for any player, I think, whether how good you are. I mean, if they just peek you both at the same time, it's close to, but not really kind of impossible to pick them both off. But yeah, good off, nonetheless. Sports coming out on top, which is pretty odd since they were at one stage sitting 4th. Kind of looked like all hope was lost with Bravado Gaming pushing in. But pretty much taking Banana, I don't think they've even planted A yet, I think they've just been planting B. Came up Banana, took B quite a few times into the site, and oh man, if SA Energy takes the pistol round, see what they decide to do. They're going to go up to like 3 up to second mid. A rush here through apartments and through mid.
Yeah, it's a vital round here for the Energy team. If they get this, they are very much securing their position on possibly winning this map. But if Bravado, going for the gamble on the B push, they're not too bad because they can catch the Energy guys off guard here at the moment. Looking at the current score sheet, we're seeing Waz right on top there, 18 for 9, starting to hit some form here for the Energy side, and this is what they actually needed. With players like Lighters being out of the equation at the moment. So now we're seeing this full-on apartments onslaught here. Here they go. Well, nicely played there from Flares and Deviant, knocking down 2 of the Energy members quite quickly. We're seeing the retake into effect here. Black Poison just running through the site, going for the necessary kills. Ragnar also coming in on the top here, and there we go. Isolation of note, pushing that Energy team right into the ditch side and claiming that first, the first pistol round. Nice play from Bravado.
I wanted to actually, I didn't really check and look what Energy actually brought up there in their first round to rush, but I don't know, there were no sort of, it was kind of an all-in, like an all-in run rush kind of thing, but then they paused for a while inside the apps. I mean, if they're going to rush you run out, guns blazing, not knowing really where Bravado are, but still, they just kind of pause in the apps a bit, and then as soon as I think it was Detrony and Rachno pushed through mid, pick up now. They pushed through mid, they knew exactly where they were, they knew exactly where the A-apps, and they just sat there and waited for Energy to run out.
Yeah, we're seeing Ragnar now, pick up 2 kills with the Nova there. That's extra bucks for him, so he might go for the AWP purchase. Nice play from Black Poison though as well, picking up 2 kills, and then a TK there unfortunately for the Energy side. So an interesting third round now here for Bravado. This is where they're locked down tight with regards to their CT defense. They are very effective with it, specifically in the B-side corridor, I believe. There's only one more combination that can really take on that B-side defense, and that is Zero Chance and Elusive from C7E. But now looking at the current setup here, another eco rush push here now. Flair's doing very well here with, managing to pick up how many kills there for him?
You got
3.
I think.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Trip kill there for Flares. Nice play.
They just came bursting around the corner and they just popped them off one by one, no problem. Oh man, unfortunate for them. But once again, I mean, I think that pistol round was pretty crucial for it. Felt like they didn't really do it to their full potential. I mean, not getting the rush, and now finally getting a buy round, picking up a couple of AKs all round. Still, a lot of guys have still got all their. So, oh man, it's gonna be tough. Except they're looking for another. What's that? Man, sometimes I just cannot tell where the places are on the map. Apps again. Apps.
At the moment now the buy run ineffective for energy, and Bravado now just kind of taking it easy, not too aggressive play here. Only one player on the B though. We're seeing though that Black Poison, he's going to have to be very playing this type of position with regards to being the only one there. We're seeing Arachno now moving in towards, now he's going to be a little bit more sneaky perhaps with regards to taking a couple of these kills. He's got the ability to do so. He's very effective with the M4A1S. Just needs to catch the energy onslaught on guard, off guard, yeah.
Oh man, they're taking so much time. It's you see now just how hard it is to press. Oh, literally. The Detri and Ragnar watching the B. One picked up again. Oh, Flares again with his Clarion sitting right. Oh, he's famous. Sorry, sitting right watching the point.
Same name.
Star Trek famous. Clarion famous, yeah. Nice Star Trek as well. Then,
oh, Black Poison under a little bit of pressure now, but he has got the support from Ragnar. He gets the one pick nicely here. Nice play from Ragnar again here with the M4A4. And now Black Poison needs to try and clean them up, but there is some support there as well from Flares, unfortunately going down. But there we go, Bravado, you know, keep the energy beast at bay, I guess, and score now 10-9. Bravado taking the lead.
oh, well, like another pistol round now for Energy Esports as they're going to buy a couple of season. Eco round.
It's called
Eco
an
round.
eco
Save
round.
round. A save
Yeah.
round. There we go. Save round. Eco round.
No, the correct terminology is an eco round. that's what they call it.
Ooh, oh, grenades flying into banana, picking bounce. I just feels like Energy are kind of stumped at the moment. They're actually going to pick on Black Poison, but
Well,
Wow.
Flair's doing the Dota thing there and burning out his character Ragnar, going down and bounce, well, against two of them. If I'm going to be honest here, if Flair's, if Bravado lose this round, it'll be Flair's to be blamed. Because he basically he Molotov cocktailed his Ragnar out of that fight there. Ragnar's still doing quite well with a couple of kills.
oh man, that's unfortunate.
Oh, Flares is lucky.
Yeah, I got the defuse. He's just making things interesting, man. Making things interesting for
Bravado.
yeah, for Bravado. Couple of team kills here and there, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, now buy round once again. 11-9. I mean, with 5 rounds remaining, Bravado have got momentum now. Actually, haven't picked up a round in the new half. Obviously, struggling a bit, getting used to the. But I don't know, man. It takes one little breakthrough. They got a couple of plants. They've got a little bit of gold. Oh god, I'll always call it gold.
Gold's fine. Same thing. Everyone knows.
A little bit of extra cash. So now, yeah, picking up an orb. We got King with his orb. No, sorry. Down that middle lane.
Oh, we're seeing some interesting play here from Energy moving up into the house side area here. Waz and Ripped now trying to find a Bravado player. Black Poison playing with the AWP. Oh, misses the shot there, so he's gonna be kicking himself a little bit here. Interesting one on the grenade though. I don't think that's really gonna hit anyone particularly. He got the shot by the looks of it on King in actual fact, but I think it was through the concrete there more so.
Yeah. No, he popped it. I mean, yeah, it's such a horrible thing when, as a sniper, when you miss that first shot, and especially when something that's so open and so straight up like that, and you miss that first shot. It's just you just want to slam your head into the keyboard.
Yeah.
Which is something that easy. I mean, he sat there watching. All he needed was a little bit more patience, then he would have got the pick. But yeah, obviously just a little bit impatient, moving out. But
we're seeing some spam play here on the B side here between Bravado and Energy at the moment. That bomb is going to be going down towards the mid-side area, so no forced rotate really. We're seeing though the team are readying themselves up to go through. Flares might have rotated a little bit here, but nice play from Destiny and Deviant as they take out the team completely. And we're seeing only 2 Energy members left now. Flares coming in here, picking off one. He should get the double, which he does. Good play there, and well, I think Destiny and Deviant, you know, did the work there on that breach, and score now 12-9. Nicely played.
Yeah, I mean, that pick right around the corner there on mid towards A, you moved to the right, I mean, aim for it. But anyway, yeah, so crucial. We saw Bounce holding that spot off in the last game, and I mean, he kept in the last round, sorry. Yeah, on the CT side, I mean, he just sat there and picked him off as they came around the corner. And pretty much doing the exact same thing. And this was the rotation from the guy watching A-Apps balcony. And then just picking off so quick. I mean, they had nothing left to do. They had 3 seconds left on the clock. Oh, wow, nice pick there by Black Poison.
Yeah, that's causing a little bit of problems now for Energy as they're man down when going into this particular round here. Score now 9-12 on round 22. And a nice little Molotov there from Bravado, definitely kind of stalling that onslaught. Detrony coming in from behind, gets himself one, but he is low on the HP, so this is going to be a bit of a problem. But we're seeing a sandwich coming into effect now for the Bravado gentleman. Oh, not getting the necessary shot off there. Oh, nicely played from Bounce out of the blue, getting the one. We're seeing that Flares also goes down, and now the B-side push coming into effect here for Energy. Can they get the necessary picks? No, it doesn't look like it. Rackno just shutting them down there, and the score 13-9. What play?
Yeah, that was really well played through the smoke. So I mean, the pick by was ripped. I think got the pick through the smoke as well. But once again, Rackno sitting on the outside just had the upper hand and got all the picks needed. MVP. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just sitting like a trooper right in the middle of that corridor, just waiting for them to come out, and just started blasting the living crap out of them. And that entire Energy team could not do anything. Well played there to the Bravado member. And looking at it now, it's still an AK purchase here for the Energy Esports team. Quick look at the overview now. We're seeing... Oh, I missed out on that one. My apologies. But nice exchanges going left, right, and center here. It is at 3-on-3, and we do see that Black Poison still playing with the AWP. So he's taken on the role as the AWP and doing quite well in actual fact for his team. So quick look at the overview score here. He's right on top there, 21 for 13. And his counterpart Waz with 21 for 16. So things are pretty tight at the moment, I do believe. Energy just need to get a little bit of momentum going in, hopefully winning this particular round.
Oh, so I'm just watching, looking at all the cool guns that these guys have, guns and knives. But yeah, I mean, nice pick there. They did buy up again this round with AKs. I mean, it's getting really close. 3 more rounds needed for Bravado Gaming. So this round, you're trying to get the bomb down. They do have the bomb. Move A side. We do have one sitting in pit. 7. That's going to be Black Poison sitting in the pit there. Sorry, Deviant. Actually, Deviant gets one, gets picked. King picks up down in the pit. Now it's pretty much open there. Oh, in comes Flares. In comes Flares. It's going to be a double kill. Oh, it is. Well, he picks up the MVP.
Captain Tota for the team, getting the MVP as well. 40-9, fantastic play, eh?
Yeah. And let's see, he's still bottom logging, unfortunately, 11-11, but we won't hold that against him.
KPD of 1, nothing wrong with it. He's doing the support work. He's like in charge to do, and of course that right side mid is such a vital side, and I don't think Energy has noticed it yet, but obviously Flares being the weaker player here in the team, they haven't exploited that in my opinion, which they could have done. We're seeing a very aggressive play on the mid here now from Bravado all of a sudden.
And Banana as well, they came rushing for Banana.
Losing down on one member, that's not very good there for them, but Energy definitely capitalizing off this moment at the moment.
Yeah.
Did you see what I did there?
But I think it's a sub, but not really a sub, or just maybe being one of the weaker players on the team. You get a pick, you've done your job. There's nothing left for you to do. You get the pick, even if you get picked up as well, you put them in a situation where you've possibly taken out a player who's better than you. You know, in Flares' case, maybe not being the worst on the team, or not being gets the picks, and he might pick off someone like Waz or someone like Bounce, some like Rips, really.
Impact
you know,
players,
yeah, the impact players for Energy Esports. He picks them, he's done his job. He can run in and with his knife if he wants to and get picked off. But yeah, they did pick off Rackno pretty early. He came rushing straight down into Banana and got picked ballsy from him, and even. Now looks like they're moving into A, going to get picked off on left side of mid.
Detrony managing to exchange. We're seeing Rip then taking out. Nice play from Deviant here, and then Sting also with a response. Detrony's got a lot of work on his hands here. He's got a USP in hand here. Gets one, does he get two? Ooh, does not, unfortunately, but it is Black Poison now against 2 of the these members. He's picked up the AK instead. He is quite effective with it. He needs to go for the quick pick here. in order to keep his team in the winning position at the moment. Nice smoke up from Energy at the moment. They really need this round if they want to stay in the game. Keeping Bravado at bay here very effectively.
Oh.
And they get the double figures, eh? Not bad play.
Yeah. 10 to 14, it's not impossible. I mean, I guess the worst thing in any CSGO match is a draw. So, I mean, this is kind of do or die for Energy's for tie-up. They want to push it, they want to get the next win, they need to get the next win. They tie it up at 14. Not get the tie, and yeah, press on out, buy guns. Bravado game is still have enough to buy them guns for themselves. It's going to be around. An AK is on the side of, going to be a nice bloodthirsty round this time around.
We're seeing Bravado on the buy here, of course. They've got enough money in the bank. We're seeing the Amalis. Oh, look at this! Black Poison just decimating the Energy side there, causing such problems for them at the moment. And I just think it's maybe just a case of not having the full core in play here. But we're seeing Ripped and Sting with a good response here, managing to only get 2 picks, but 2 necessary picks as we see Deviant and Flares go down. Rachno, at the moment we've seen the bomb now sitting in B. This is such a beneficial position for Bravado at the moment.
Yeah. That's well played with that incendiary grenade. Bring it to 1-on-2, 12 HP on Sting. I don't know, can he do it?
Now we're seeing Detchny also wait him out there, and there we go.
They had him locked down.
Gets a pick.
So I mean that's that really. 1 more win for Bravado, 6 more wins for Energies. What's with actually 5 more wins for Energies? Tied up if they want to tie it up. I don't think we want to see it tie. What happens if it ties anyway?
They move on to the next map, I believe, or they might play OT. I don't think so. But I don't think in this case it's going to be a win for the Energies, or draw up for the Energy side, as they are 5 rounds away. They're on the eco round now. Although you know they could pull this one back. Maybe with this entry pick will work for them. Here we go. We might just see something Energy. And you're seeing the rotation also just not an effect here for them at the moment. Oh, Waz getting one there with the P250. And we've seen him do it from time to time. Nice incendiary grenade. Well, not from Bravado. But then we're seeing Deviant coming in from the side. He manages to get himself necessary picks. And then Detchny as well. It's a 2-on-2. Bounce and Sting can make it work with pistols. Energy are trying to keep it in close. We've seen Deviant on the mark here with the... getting himself, well, a quad kill there for his team. And that'll be a GG for the map. As Bravado take it 16 to 10. Very well played, eh?
Holy crap. I just to answer Lindsay's comment in the chat, I did know he played for Energy, I still don't know what his nick was.
It's Sting.
Yeah, I know myself, apparently, I think, yeah, well, we all used to play football together when we lived in PE. I wasn't in the same team as them, I think they were above them, but they played with some of my mates. Brad used to be big into...
That's pretty cool.
And with us long ago, man. This is years ago, like close to 10 years ago. Thing, man. Yeah. So Sting, just add him on Steam. But
okay.
New cool.
I need a smoke.
Yeah, me too. Let's put some music on, please.
Okay, cool, man. Well, okay, guys, we'll see you guys right now in the next 2 or so minutes. We're just gonna quickly go have half a cigarette or whatever.
Yeah. So bad. Dude.
So her life finds a way to be. always win. Fight. You will fight, but you won't always win.
Empire Team Up Alliance. A lot of fans in the chat.
Really?
Empire, good. Empire had such a good run in the first start of the season this year. The Empire were unstoppable, but they always do this every single year before the international Empire wreck, or not last year, but the year before. Wreck and then come. They're like Navi, man. Peak way too early.
Yeah. Who's your team of preference for the international?
I'm a big EG fan, a big Fnatic fan, but this year I think I'm back at DK.
Ah.
Yeah, I know DK are going to win. Like last year I knew Alliance were going to win, so I don't really necessarily back the winning team, but I enjoy good notice, so I like watching the best team, so I paid a lot of attention to Alliance, and Alliance came through.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a lot of faith in EG this year. I mean, I think an American team won the American.
Okay, so they have actually moved on to a new server.
Okay, once again.
I'll quickly organize it for us. Yeah, no, it looks like Lighters has actually fixed up his
Oh, sick.
his net
But
now. So
what about Cent?
I don't know. I
We'd
hope
love
he
to see a
has.
full 5-on-5. Nothing against players, but I mean, I enjoy watching Cent play. Pop me that server in PM, please.
Will do.
Fire
Come
it.
on, come on. Yo, it's getting quite chilly here. Joburg's
Not
very
too bad
chilly.
in Cape Town. Not too bad here. We've got a heater downstairs. So I mean, it's.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, who's covering? Any of our guys covering the energy game later today? I think they're playing against Alabi Evo. Do you know? If our guys will take it. Might be Nox. Might be one of the other casting companies take. But
Yeah, I think Knoxville and them are gonna be.
Knoxville at Zoot probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty cool. I'm pretty bummed that the Omega Aurora cannibalistic plays for Omega, so
Yeah, apparently one of the members there couldn't make it.
yeah, his PC was broken, but that's betting in disguise since Aurora had been sitting playing CSGO all weekend with us. He was here at the house with us, so it was yeah, he was here at the house with us and he wasn't really playing much Dota, and he was meant to practice yesterday, but he didn't sleep from Friday till Saturday afternoon. So yeah, he didn't really practice much, and playing his Bravado Ocean, you know, you kind of want to
have your top game, you know.
yeah, you want to bring a best game forward. Waiting for one more player now from Bravado to join. Looks like it's going to be players.
There we go.
Players to join in.
Back into the cast. Well, the main screen.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, I don't know, for me Nuke is, it's an interesting map. I mean, once again, we're looking at sort of who might have the advantage. Once again, it comes down to a strong mid play. I think if you get that pick mid, you know, you're able to look at smoking off the crate, moving forward down towards lows, and
You mean outside?
yeah, smoking off outside. Yeah, smoke off outside, move towards lows. If you do get that pick in the mid, but I don't know if it's always worth waiting. You know, if you're going to send a couple of guys straight on forward in.
Yeah,
push out control
look,
room, but I still feel CT has a nice advantage. Get a guy up in heaven, get a guy sitting watching the mid, and one. You got 2B, one mid side.
Look, it's a very CT biased map. We all know that.
Yeah.
I think, it's as simple as it goes, but I'm just needing to confirm with regards to this pistol round here. Was that actually a pistol round that actually went plays? Because it does look like.
I don't think so. No, I think they're gonna restart that because when they started, they were They were shooting teammates and stuff. So
Yeah.
it looks like Sense actually joined the spectators. So it looks like Flares might actually take a Flares actually dropped out. So it looks like Center's back.
Yeah, no, Center's back here. Okay, so now we are going to be going live in the next few seconds here. The restart should be called. Hopefully he can sort out his round. Yeah, I saw them shooting each other, knifing and everything like that. Just keeping an eye on the game, but it didn't look like it was actually a live round here.
Oh. Oh, that was rough. Taking out the SMG, trying to bring him down. Oh. Oh! Waz. In the face. Done, because we have a guy named Wazmac plays Dota 2 for Bravado as well, so it's pretty funny.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the knife round actually to take place on the outside, so yeah, this is obviously not live yet. They're just waiting to get their stuff sorted out.
Well, I'm sure Lights is happy to be back in.
Yeah, Lights is now in, Cent now in. Now we've got a proper game waiting here for us. There's a little bit of a problem I've got with regards to some of the invitations that I get here, like, you know, inviting into games and this and that, notifications. I can't seem to disable all of it, but it doesn't seem to show up on the stream, which I'm quite happy about, so it's just kind of irritating. I've set up all notifications with regards to invites and all sorts of things like that. I know it's a little bit off topic, but yeah, just thought I'd mention it to you. I don't know if you've managed to fix that in the past.
Sorry, what? 60?
If you get notifications during your game, like people trying to invite you to games and all sorts of things like that whilst you cast.
I don't know. It seems to be fun. I haven't really gotten anything. Yeah, it's gonna be good to go.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, there we go. Vote by Black Poison to restart. So they're going to be knifing outside for sides here. Obviously, the winning team is going to be picking CTs. That's a given.
You're right.
Of course, yeah. You want to have that psychological lead at the first half, regardless of what team you play for. You guys know that every team pretty much favors CTs in Nuke. And having, say, a 12-3 lead or a 10-5 lead on the terrorists, you know, I would more say 11-4 lead, not 10-5. 10-5 is actually a very, very good halftime score for either side. So
yeah.
Let's see who'll take this knife round.
Who's gonna go first?
One or two guys on the box here. Ooh, we're seeing an exchange of knives here, but Bravado just really nailing everyone. And
that's CT for them.
They should keep it comfortable. There we go, restart, straight restart called there by the captain sent. And we will see Bravado playing in the blue strip CTs and Energy, of course, playing in the yellow strip as Ts. Let's see if Energy can take 5 rounds. They need the 5 rounds as the T side in order for them to defend it off and have a successful.
I think pistol round is probably the easiest for them to maybe get 1 point on the map. I think in a pistol round you're able to sort of rush into one bomb site, get it down, and kind of draw CT towards you, whereas you're not really have anyone sitting watching separate places with a gun. Nice movement here from Bravado sitting up in heaven, but yeah, so you know you don't really have those hard-hitting guns from sitting from the outside, sitting from the inside. So yeah, so we'll see. Energy can actually put 1 point. They maybe look to bring it up to 3-1.
We're seeing some outside play here now from Bravado, doing very well. Energy forcing the hand of Bravado to defend off, and Destiny and Black Poison really making the damage count. Black Poison moving on the inside now. Only one of the Energy members remain, and is King. And he's only going to try and get a pick, which he does. He manages to get one off Destiny. He's still got 4 to beat. But it looks like it's not going to happen as Bravado take the lead 1-2-0. Interesting round, eh?
Sense can be on 4 now. I mean, he's been sitting itching to play, so he's just waiting.
Same with Lighters.
Yeah, they were like, same as Lighters, yeah, of course. I mean, Lighters actually been sitting in the stream watching, so he's ready. He's human. He's ready.
Pumped.
But a bar right now, a couple of bars since 1 M4.
Yeah.
And for Bravado, it's going to be literally probably watching
outside.
Outside, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the outside player for Bravado. So a good buys on buy here for the Bravado team now, having the bullets in their favor instead of the damage. And we're seeing a left side push now from Energy quite aggressively. We're having Deviant moving back down into the ramp side area. He gets the one pick. Needs to move out quite aggressively. Gets quite defensively. It's taken back there. Ragnar doing quite well. And then we're seeing that Black Poison getting taken out by Rip. They're coming in from behind with the knife instead of using the gun. But they've done the damage bravado. We don't see that M4 go down, so it's not too much of an economical negative play there from Bravado losing 2 guns. It was only 2 Bisons.
Yeah.
We'll see a little bit more rifles now being purchased by the Bravado team. And let's see if Energy can actually maybe steal around here.
Oh, they need to, man. These first few rounds are the crucial ones, I think, when it comes to how you want to sort of end off your first half. I mean, like you said, 10-5 being maybe, or 9-6 maybe being the ideal, 10-5 maybe the other one. But yeah, definitely a CT map. I mean, it's tough. It's really tough being on T.
Yeah,
Coming now through the control room.
Oh, nice left push again here. A lot of spray from Deviant. He's got the bullets. Takes down 2 there. Goes in with a USP kill. Gets another one. Has the support from his team. And 3-0. Now we'll see the buy round.
Yeah, and I think this is where they've got to bring it back. I mean, this is where you make it 3-1 as quick as possible. The worst thing here is the Bravado will have enough to buy for the next round. Rifles all around.
Yeah, maybe not Black Poison, but it's still more than enough, you know.
Once again, I mean, after this round, if Bravado do take up this round now, we will see an AWP coming out on their side as well. As definitely probably take it up into the mid. But yeah, looks like they're going to switch things up now. Try to get a smoke down in mid and then push into lowers.
You mean outside?
Outside. Where's mid? Where's mid in this game?
Mid is actually top side. Ooh, some spam from the top side here from Ragnar on Sting there. Sting and King.
Interesting how you knew he was there.
Yeah, it's a general boost spot. So you as a CT can actually
guys push outside, and then they obviously know that they're going to be a guy jumping up on the silo.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
No, that's pretty much spot on. So Detchony coming in from the stair side area, getting taken out there by Ripped. Sent needing to exchange here. He doesn't have the AWP in play, but he is very effective with the M4A4. Deviant dropping down as well quite quickly now. He's got a lot of work on his hands. He gets taken out here. Energy doing quite well now, only losing 1 player to the 2 of Bravado. Oh, Black Poison not getting the right nade off. And he needs to be careful. Ripped is on his right hand side. Nice little smoke play here. Black Poison now getting himself into position, getting taken out there. Exchange from Ragnar. Bomb goes down. Finances here. Nice play from King. And just secretively just putting that bomb down there within that smoke. Such clever play. Sting now from the vent side taking the pick on Scent. We're seeing Ragnar also having to defend quite aggressively here. He's got two members to contend with. Let's just quickly focus Ragnar here. He's on full HP, well semi-full HP. Gets the one quick pick. Bombers, the time's of the essence here.
Oh, does he have a kit? Does he have a kit?
No, yeah, he does, but he's not going to go for the defuse. He gets the pick on Sting and then loses the gun, so that kind of, I don't know, favourable to the T side there. Very good play there from Energy in actual fact. And, well, score 3-1. Nice play.
Yeah, that was the round they needed to take, like I said. But now there's an AWP out on Scent. Probably going to take that into outside, so... risky times now for Energy, as they do pick up AKs all around and a couple of grenades, one into the new Sting. But, yo, it's going to be a tough one again. I want to see how Scent handles this outside. Smoke off, so...
We've seen Destiny, his brother, support him on the outside there from the mouth. Deviant always been very effective on long, and then also, on the left side. Same with long. He's one of the best long side players I've ever seen in Dust 2. He really holds it off very well. Nice start here as King takes down Ragnar coming from the rafter side area. There is still 2 Bravado members on the outside, so this could pose a little bit of a problem for them. Oh, no, not in fact, as Waz takes out Detchony. Ragnar's got, Deviant doing the work on the bottom side staircase area. Yeah, he manages to take down 4, and boom, right back in your face. The Energy guys are in trouble. Oh, I love it when people play the M4 like he does. He's playing with the M4 Hell, a contraband item.
Oh, is that the one you're talking about?
That's the contraband item. I think it's this one.
So, yeah. Banned from the game? I'm just kidding. So
And-
just because of a copyright infringement.
Well, no, the item's just been marked as a contraband item. I do believe it is still available on the marketplace now. We're seeing Sent trying to take on Sting and just not really hitting the AWP shots. Maybe that's just he's not warmed up. He probably will hit them a little bit later. We're seeing Sting still move with the bomb. No, he doesn't have the bomb. The bomb's actually down on the outside area. Well, no, sorry, the lowers side area where Deviant just took them apart. Oh, fantastic M4 play.
Davy's gun.
Yeah, they need one person at least to go for the save there. As you can see, the economy is not doing so well. I mean, only 2-6 there for King. Sure, tough round now for the energy team.
Oh, it's gonna be a rough one. That's 4-1, so I mean they're not doing too terrible just yet. I need to pick it up, I think. I need to get one more round, like you said, try to get it to, I think 9-6 is probably ideal. That's big dreams. 8-7 is obviously perfect, but I don't know, they're gonna struggle a bit, I think, to get the get that round, but yeah, we'll have to we got it watching control room. Got picked there quite pretty hard, got partial pretty hard on the head there. Oh, Ragnar with the M4.
A nice support play from Ragnar here. He needs Deviant to step it up on the ramp side area, which he does. And Ragnar picking up 4 kills there in actual fact for his team. Last member left now is Sting, so just quickly focusing Sting. Yeah, Sting needs to try and go out and get a pick. Ragnar comes in for the ace and gets the ace against the energy team. Nicely played from Ragnar. They had the support from Deviant on the ramp, and that's the combination you like to have when it comes to sites and being able to lock down on a site very well.
That was actually insane play with the M4 there, picking up. Holy crap. I mean, as ace, so I mean Ragnar playing straight on forward, and yep, the ace once again. I think it was Poison the last time we got them all down in lowers with his M4. No, it was Ragnar as well.
No, it was Deviant.
Oh, Deviant, sorry, Deviant.
You'll learn the names as you go.
No, I know the players, but I could have sworn it was Ragnar as well who got the picks. Last round as well.
We're seeing energy come out top here. There we go. Lightus getting the necessary kill, but he needs to be careful from the heaven side. Well, Waz managing to take down one in heaven. Oh, good P250 eco around here for the energy side as they get the bomb down. But Deviant just really on form with that M4A4. Sure, crazy business. Sent spamming through that house, and should go for the quick defuse here.
Have a kit, so doesn't affect.
Oh, but King comes out there with the CZ75. Wow, what a
really well played.
What a kind of bounce back there. You know, where there's a little pile of wires on that floor, hey? If you plant it on that floor, you can actually sit in kind of the dark room area on that hut and just spam right through there and get the kills. You don't even have to, pop your head, because you know that if the guys try to defuse, you can just do 1 or 2 quick picks through that metal hut.
Yeah.
But fantastic play there from King.
Your ballsy played, but definitely moving outside. But I think they're sitting in. Yeah, he's watching up on the silo. My camera doesn't want to switch to any of the energy players, so there we go. Oh, he's one on the silo up there. Well, they're still in the boxes actually. Outside. Maybe down to lows. One up on the silo actually. Thing once again. Yeah, no.
Yeah, very interesting predicament here at the moment. We're seeing Bravado, well, they've got the guns in the bag here. Definitely quite low with the FAMAS, but Energy though, have a full stack of AKs with armor and nades in the works. Let's see if they can actually work this one out here for them. The Energy guys coming out for a little bit of an onslaught here on the top side area, but nice isolation from Bravado. Energy finally managing to pick up a couple. But Bravado just tend to be a little bit stronger there, and the score now 6-2.
Oh my word, yeah. no clutch round there for Energy Esports. Looks like they're gonna have another eco round again. You know, they didn't do too bad at the first with their eco round. They kind of moved on straight on out and got that pick. It was a clutch, nice clutch round, but next two, Bravado with guns, no AWP once again. Really, but I'm gonna guess another control room rush here from Energy.
We're seeing Rachner topping the score here for the Bravado team, 15-2 with his teammate Deviant, 11 for 3.
Yeah.
And the rest of the Energy side at the moment just kind of leveled out with regards to scores and KPDs. But at the moment, Energy not too bad. They need to get this particular round, or the round after this one, just to make sure that they are within reaching distance of that five or so rounds. Because they're going to have a very interesting round here. But now we're seeing the push out here. Do we see some picks? Waz doing quite well with the CZ75. And King, the last one left. Oh, gets himself a one picker there. And now it's 2-on-1. King did manage to take out two of the Bravado guys in the last round. The Energy team won.
Yeah, but he's sitting at the bomb lying down. Now doesn't have to plant or anything. They're basically just going to sit and watch the shack, watch the door. Unless he does some sort of kick-ass rope around the back and literally has him locked down in the shack. Yeah, that's unfortunate. If he had the bomb, I felt he could have had the game in his hands. But they do have a buy up now.
Yeah, now it's make or break here in this particular half for Energy. They need to win this round to stay within that 5-round limit. Bravado at the moment just locking down very successfully as the CTs at the moment. We're seeing Black Poison using the AK now instead of the M4. And, well, it's going to be quite tight, I do believe, if Energy takes this particular round. They need to maybe just see if Bravado plays a little aggressive here. If they do, then it'll work in their favor, but it's very difficult to say at the moment as they...
Oh, grenades flying into control room.
Some spam play there from Black Poison as well. We're seeing them go left, but they need to be careful because Rachner and Deviant are the top scorers for the team at the moment. We're seeing some topside flashes here as well. But Rachner is actually playing inside. Destiny doing a little bit of a loop around, coming in from behind, taking down two, gets himself a third, and that is what the Energy guys didn't expect. Deviant managing to take down one. He's done the damage though. Sting, the last one left once more for the Energy team. Oh, he's getting spammed through that door, the closed door in actual fact.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where he is. They're just going to keep on spamming on. Works up the control room though, so... Oh...
And there we go, Rachner taking out Sting. Their score now 8-2. And, well, sure. I think
5 rounds for Energy, that's all they need, man. It's got 5 rounds in a row. Seal it up to 7-8.
Things are looking a little bit tricky for them in actual fact. We've got 5 rounds left in this half, including this one.
Push. Gotta get that plot.
Another eco round, eh?
Yeah, they'll have a but if they don't win this one, probably another.
Yeah, so things are looking pretty interesting now for Energy here with the eco round in effect. They're going to try and push out the top side again for a couple of frags, which is not really working for them at the moment. We're seeing some aggressive play here from Black Poison, but the drop did get them the bomb plant, so that's what they maybe just needed in order for them to have an extra few bit of finances there.
Wow.
And a well played from Bravado there on the retake, organising the score now 9-2. So
that was such a good jump and shot from Detron. Got him as he landed on the railing, hit him in the head, jumped straight back down to the bottom. Holy crap! Now Energy having to buy up, and they don't want this to get to 10-5. I think they want to try their best to get it to 9-6. That's 4 more rounds for them, but. Got a buy around now. They got an AWP as well on King. I think King's had enough. He's going to make his way. Looks like on top of the silo, perhaps. Nope, sitting up outside.
Yeah, he's going to have to challenge Sentia with the AWP. Obviously, just scoping outside, seeing if he can get himself 1 or 2 quick picks. Some smoke should come in effect here for the Energy side if they want to make it into that lower side area. But there is some aggressive play at the moment from Bravado on the outside. They are spamming. Look at Black Poison here, aggressively coming through the lobby side area, picking them off one by one. And even Deviant is following suit here and should take out, well, most of the team.
King.
So King, the last one left here with the AWP, he can clutch with this gun. Oh, but he doesn't get that hit. And, well, there we go. Bravado just kind of nipping that one in the off for the Energy team there. Now Energy in a very, very unpredictable stage. They've got guns to buy up again, but they just really, they need to get to 4 rounds now at least if they want to have a semi chance going into the second half, being able to defend it off as CTs. And well, things are not looking so great for them at the moment. That's all I can say.
Oh man, that rope a dope from Destiny. Second time he's done that. Once coming to the back of mid, I'm sorry, the back of outside. Now heading through sort of the shack onto the roof. I mean, that was, yeah, the rope a dope straight around and got the pick.
You mean Black Poison?
Oh my god, man.
You're bad with names. It's fine.
I'm bad.
No, it's cool. Well, things are looking.
There's no track unless I use console.
Yeah. No, you just need to get your memory kind of exercised. You exercise your memory very well in CS here. We're seeing Deviant doing quite well there, managing to pick off one, trying to retreat back here, getting taken out there by Lighters, and that ramp side should open it up for Energy, but Energy's just not really bothered going ramp at the moment, which is interesting, because Deviant is one of the biggest catalysts at the moment, or that's probably why, because of that smoke grenade. Deviant is one of the biggest catalysts in that ramp side defense for Bravado, so interesting at the moment. Bravado locking down once more. We see Black Poison Destiny with a 1 bullet heady right in the face, and Lighters now the last one left. He has to try and make things work here. He gets the 1 pick on Destiny.
1 HP on Black Poison as well. I mean, that's going to be quick spray.
Yeah, we got Rachno and Black Poison on the outside, so there should be ample defense here. Rachno will probably take the pick here on. Well, never mind. Scent does there with the HE. Bombs out.
Oh man.
Lighters successfully here. The score just 11-2 at the moment. Bravado now in the good position, more so. They're in a very good position now because the 10 rounds is that double figure round that you need as CTs, but now anything more is kind of just extras for the Bravado team. So they might just actually walk away here with a 13-2 lead, maybe 12-3 lead. It just really depends if Energy can bring the game now going into this particular round. They need to do something.
I really hope for Energy's sake it comes to at least 11-4. I mean, coming back 13 when they need 3 rounds to win, yeah, that's a bit risky. And when they get to that 14-15, you don't want to draw on your hands. Anyway, they're going to push a little bit into A. I think yes, they can. Have Lighters checking out the ramp. Oh man, second too late.
Falling down there to Deviant, unfortunately. Lighters just didn't get the pick there. Like you said, second too late. And Bravado in a comfortable position now at the moment. Oh, we're seeing a pick there at least from Energy. Waz picking up one against the captain Scent. And still a 4-on-3 situation, favourable to the Bravado team now. Just looking a little bit tight at the moment for Energy. Ooh, Destiny playing with the AWP. That's a very interesting one. Deviant getting the 1 kill on ramp once more. Sting then turning around, getting Black Poison. Destiny is still there with the AWP. Deviant coming in, getting taken down there by Sting. Ooh, Destiny in a little bit of trouble with the AWP. He's probably going to go for the scopeless shot. And it was a scope shot, but it was good enough to take out Sting there.
Fast enough.
12-2. Oh, Bravado just really giving it here to Energy Yakuza at the moment, eh?
It's unfortunate. Like we said, this is a CT map through and through, but you know, you got to hope for a few clutch rounds from Energy. If they got 1, they got 2. So, I don't know, pistol round I think was most important for them. In the pistol round I think on T's you want to get that bomb down as quick as possible. Even if this secures you a little bit extra gold, so you can pick up maybe some armor and a grenade. Unless you want to go straight eco for 3 rounds, but that first round is okay. Nice flick there by Destiny. Yeah,
Destiny opening up the score sheet here for Bravado. Lighters with it, a good exchange. Does he get himself a double? Spams through there, but is low in the HP, so I think he did get one on the toe. That's why he's on 7 HP. Sometimes an AWP shot only takes down or takes off 83 health, which to my amazement I'm not sure why that actually happens, but anyway.
Yeah man, you know, when you're out of the field you get hit by a sniper bullet to the chest. Only like 80% of your life that goes away.
Well, 80% of your body goes away.
Exactly.
So,
oh man.
They're half,
yeah, especially those AWPs, man. They're not necessarily the Barrett, but you know it's big enough. However, back to this game, still got Deviant sitting watching the ramp. Oh, into control room, spots one. Oh. Yeah, that's a good play here by Black Poison, so cheeky.
Yeah, we're seeing him play with the auto sniper. That gun is super effective in my opinion, when coming to this type of game. You know, you really just rack up the kills. If you can use it effectively, that's really the question.
The noob
as
cannon.
well. Oh, the noob cannon. I don't think it really...
In pubs it's the best gun ever.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, in pubs it is quite fun, but you have to have like the right moment. We're seeing Energy here managing to get into the top A site here. They are a little bit under pressure at the moment, but nice play from Waz as he takes out Rachno. Deviant, the last one left here, and he's very effective with the M4. Let's see if he can get himself the rare 11 picks. Snailed a little bit here. Responds quite well. He's going to be taking the door side here, maybe just kind of cause a little bit of confusion here. Goes for the flat. Yep, there we go. Standard play. Out of door.
Nah, he's watching Shaq.
Gets taken out there, so not bad from Energy managing to take the last round, but I think 12-3 at the moment. It's going to be very difficult. This pistol round is where it counts at the moment.
Yeah.
If Bravado get it, then it's probably going to be a GG very quickly. If Energy get it, like I casted the flip side versus one Paranoia game on Nuke. Flip side were down the score 12-13, 12-3, and they came back to beat Paranoia, the team from Finland, 16-14. I mean, that's also what you saw this afternoon, I think, with one of your mates on Nuke.
Yeah, Zero, yeah. Nuke, I think, this is probably one of the only maps that can actually happen in. They're all going to rush control room, they're going to try to pick off Waz watching the ramp. Jump one down, it's going to be a B rush. They pick off Sting as well, Sting around the corner there of the ramp, watching ramp. All 5 Bravado down to the B side now. Gonna move on out. One in the vents, picks off King, gets taken down by Detrony. And one more in the vents, trying to push it down. Is that? Get the bomb down. See, this is what you gotta do, man. This is how you win T. Pistol round, most important round for terrorists, I think, in Nuke. Hey, this is how you do it. This is how you rush down. You get the bomb down as quick as possible. Bravado have it down to a T. There we go.
13-3, sure.
And that is a
crazy
big round now, because now they're bar. Bison's for the boys again, dude. Everything's gonna come out now, and that's gonna rush once again. They're gonna go straight up outside, probably this time. Outside, straight into A. Maybe a couple go through the shack, and they're just gonna push on out. They're gonna rush on out. Energy just sees these cars, and that's really all they can do.
Oh well, don't be. It's a CZ75 armor purchase here from Energy. This could actually change the game up, because the Bisons are not very effective against armor, let's be honest here. As you can see him spamming at Rip there, Rip then going down. Lighters needs to be careful. Uses his CZ75 quite effectively here, getting the pick there on Deviant, so good exchange. Detrony the only one with the AK, but now look at this, Sting doing very well now. He's got armor though, so it doesn't last that long, but maybe long enough. Nice play from Waz as well here with the CZ75.
He has no bullets. Oh shit. He has no bullets.
Yep, that's a CZ75. It bites you in the butt like that, man.
Bomb's down again, so they're going to get a little bit of gold whether or not they get the defuse off here or not. Yeah, just going to watch the shack, I think. Oh, I saw his head pop there. No.
Oh, well, here we go. Waz has got the Bison now. In actual fact, Black Poison stat track Bison, so he's going to try and use it. I wouldn't save it. I would rather go for the quick kills, and I do believe this bomb is sitting on the top side area, as we can see. Detrony and his teammate Rachno have got full control on the bomb site here, and this should be a 14-3 lead here for Bravado Gaming.
Oh, you got him?
No, where's the other bomb?
Ah, bomb. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I thought that was a really great thing. Really great shot with the pistol. But anyway, 2 more rounds left here for Bravado Gaming to seal this up. And it's best of 3, right? Best of 3 maps. So Bravado take this, they take the match, right?
That's correct, yeah. Best of 3.
Interesting. Anyway, yeah, so 14-3, Bravado Gaming. Not set in stone yet, miracles can happen, but if Energy lose this round, I have very little faith that it'll be they can push for the tie, but that's going to be 12 rounds, 12 rounds of grinding.
We're seeing Bravado on the outside here. Just a quick question though, or off topic. Are you keen to jam some CS after this?
I need to take a shower. No, actually, I don't. But yeah, I'm pretty keen for.
Oh, this is making me wanting to play some CS. Just having a smoke though, but there we go. King taking the first pick here. Good play for the CTs. Nice exchange. Well, nice play from Lighters as well. So Energy making the best of what they've got with these CZ75s and then ES57s, I think. Oh, Ad's taking one to the face there. Send comes through into the ramp side area slowly but surely. He's only going down. He is still full in the HP.
5 on 3 moment, but yeah, pistols and partial. Wow!
Did you see that?
Yeah, what a shot there by Lighters.
Through the metal on top of on Black Poison, but that is a very crucial shot there in actual fact, because now it is a 4-on-2 situation. The pistols can take round, but it looks like Ragnar is making the damage here with these AK-47. Sting is already in the site now. He needs to try and counter frag. Or at least go for a weapon pickup of some sort, but we've seen King taking out Scent there. Oh, that is what Energy needed. They might actually... They should just go for the straight defuse here, in my opinion. Let's hope that they can get to it. It's going to be mighty close.
Oh, shit! Oh my god, that had to be one of the closest.
I think that's what Energy needed. They did manage to come away there. Looking at it now, 2-1. So it's actually not a bad second half here for the Energy side. They just can't afford to lose a singular round at the moment. Bravado now on the full eco here. We're seeing a couple of CZ75s. Definitely the only one buying up armor there. Let's see what happens next. I mean, if the Energy side starts to snowball and they start to get the momentum or gain that necessary momentum, we might actually see a second, well, a first map win here for Energy. King, they're doing quite well. Right on top on the outside here with 3 frags to his name. Bravado just not really getting any sort of traction there. And
quick work, man. Quick work of the Bravado gaming team. But yeah, I mean, like I said, they're losing the round. It's just going to be... they're going to have no will to finish up a tie. I mean, I guess you could push out for the tie and try and go for the third. Oh, you will get the third.
No, we would, but I'm not sure if they would play the overtime though. That's the only thing. I think there is overtime. But that's still good enough. That still gives them the chance to actually take it now at the moment. So, so now we're seeing a buy round here from Bravado Gaming at the moment. They are pushing on the outside area completely, so they want to get that bomb down onto the lower side area, or do a little bit of a rope around into the top heaven side. Ooh,
oh wow,
nice quick picks there from Bravado. We're seeing Lighters coming up now. He's got a lot of work on his hands, doesn't get the pick, and Bravado are just steaming right through at the moment. And this is causing a little bit of problems at the moment now for the Energy team. Nice play from Waz there with the FAMAS. We're seeing Rip now respond as well with a good kill.
Oh my god.
Waz with another one. The bomb is dropped though, so this is a 2-on-2 situation, and nicely played here from the Energy guys. They've managed to kind of secure this this bottom site here now. Let's see if they can actually work it back, or does Bravado fight back here with one? Well, no, Rip taking one, and there we go. Waz taking the other. What fantastic play there from the 2 Energy players, and the score now 14-6.
They could bring it back. I have all faith. Now I have all faith in them. I mean, now we got the sniper rifle on King as well. I'll move into that outside position, try to get a pick off there. If they are going to run out, if they are going to charge out outside again, they're just going to get picked off one by one by King.
Well, look, I mean, it's going to be circumstantial at the moment. Now we're seeing another eco round here from Bravado, so things are probably going to be a little bit difficult for them to get that particularly to win the round. They probably want to just focus on getting the bomb down. Things are not working so well for them at the moment, as Rip and Lighters and Sting all getting the necessary frag. The bomb going down to the bottom side area. Oh, look at that. Ragnar just kind of keeping himself in the vents, getting the one quick pick on Ripped. And let's just quickly look at the finances now. Finances are not doing so good for the Energy team at the moment. We're seeing Lighters quite low in the, and King quite low on the bucks there. But if Ragnar can get the necessary picks, which he doesn't, could cause a bit of a problem. But nice play from Energy here, just locking down that eco round. Score now 14-7. We might actually see them bounce back here quite effectively.
I want to see it, man. I haven't seen a good CSGO comeback in a long time. And I mean, if there's any teams that can put it off, it's definitely ones. I'm actually now just reclined back in my chair. I'm not even touching my mouse. I'm not even clicking it. I'm gonna lay back, and watch the auto director. Man, I wish Dota had this function.
No, Dota's got all the other cool functions like in-game casting and all sorts of stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
So you guys can chill. You know, we got the auto director going for us, alright?
Yeah, I wish we had that, but yeah. Literally making his way down the ladder. Into Shaq with the fence. I know he's there. I think that's what I'm at. Look, flashes flat as well into the A. But Energy holding off nicely. I mean, no, just Lighter's taking a little bit of damage at the moment.
Now, where's the only one now watching the ramp side? Gets himself 2 quick kills here. Doesn't get the third though, as Bravado exchanges quite effectively there. Going and not, yeah, they're probably going to be dropping down towards the ramp side area. We're seeing Rip now following suit as well, getting the one pick there on Scent. Nice play. Bomb should go down here for Bravado for additional finances. King play with the AWP, maybe not the right gun at the moment, but well, he makes good use of it at the moment. Sure, crazy stuff here. As we see Rip now coming out, and we've got one person left here, Black Poison. He is sitting in a very funky position. He's trying to keep everything. Not going to work for him, as Energy doing very well, locking Bravado down once more for their 8th round. We might actually see. It's still a very good round for Bravado because they took 3 guns there. But looking at the current finances, I don't think that really matters for the Energy team. Bravado at the moment, they've got enough money to buy up again. So let's see how it rolls out.
Oh, that Huntsman knife, man! I want one. I want one. I knew the chest opening hype would hit me for CS:GO.
It's a very ugly knife, in my opinion. I like the Karambit fade, or any Karambit type of one. I think Rachno has one. There we go. That Karambit, that funny little curved knife.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool.
But it's not about looking cool. It's about the fact that it's worth like $200. I mean, I've already got a few punch hooks, but now I want to sell myself a knife as well. Yeah, I had friends that sold, but anyway, definitely gets a pick in the outside on King. But Bravado off to a good start so far, getting the one pick in the outside. Now doing a little bit of thing up.
Look at this. Yeah, I love this play here from Bravado. Black Poison always does that, coming in from the rafter side area. No one's going to expect him inside heaven, and it's going to catch these Energy guys so much off guard. We're seeing him taking out Sting there. Lights is the only one to reply, but Black Poison just making all the damage here as they come into the top side area. Nice play from Detrony as well. And, well, where's the last one left here? Coming in from the Ram side area. I think that little play there from Black Poison just really made it work. So it's a 3-on-1 situation. Waz has got the aim to clutch play this, but he needs to be very careful though, going in towards the door side area, and also tries to get out. Doesn't get the kill. And Bravado get their 15th round there.
Oh, he didn't die. I thought he died. Oh my god, that would have been epic.
No, he did.
What? No, he just,
he fell and died.
Did he fall and die? Oh.
Yeah.
Nice one.
I didn't even spot it. I just saw the score now come up.
Oh my god, okay.
Energy still have enough guns in the bag, yeah?
But the thing is, like, now they're going for the tire. And I mean, they do need it. They need the tire, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, it's just there's so much on the line now. Before I need one more round, and shit happens, you know. One's mouse could unplug or something along those lines. So, I don't know. This is not really where you want to be as Energy Esports. I mean, this is the second map. Nuke. It favors the CTs, and Bravado took full advantage of that.
Yeah, if you win the knife round on Nuke, you pretty much have a fantastic start. And it's that psychological one here. Oh, we see Lighters just catching himself off guard there. Detry going for the quick AWP shot. And there we go. King managing to exchange there with his AWP. And now the Bravado team moving in towards the left side area. They need to get the pick on Waz here, but Waz retreating straight back. Nice play from Rachna as well, taking out King, so AWP out of play. Waz goes down, so it's a 2-on-4 situation. Ripped and Sting need to make things work at the moment. And looking at them and their performances in the last couple of rounds, they are doing very well. As we can see, Sting and Ripped both doing fantastically well at the moment. Sting going down, Ripped is the last one left here. Let's see where he's sitting. Here, he's situated himself inside the vents. And Devin going for the quick bomb plant for finances. Oh, but it's not good enough as he looks around the wrong side. And that's it, guys. That's a GG there. Bravado win at 2-0. I think Energy could have walked away with that one, but it's just a little bit unfortunate, eh?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it wins an outright on this one. We go ahead and we look at the TT side just dominating completely in Bravado. Gaming got that. Yeah, but GG well played to Bravado Gaming. First ever Counter-Strike cast. Was fun.
Well,
interesting.
Yeah,
I learned a few things. I did learn a few things.
The one thing I can say about Counter-Strike, casting Counter-Strike, is you kind of you learn to understand the game a lot better.
Yeah.
With regards to like where to place yourself and where people place themselves and so forth. You understand also the difference from local-based CS and international-based CS. Internationally, like the guys play completely different there compared to the local scene. Like locally, the guys actually are very aggressive with their pushes and their strats and so forth. Internationally, it's a total different ball game. It's very slow play, slow, patient play, but very precise aiming. I think that's something that we are starting to adapt slowly but surely in the CS community in South Africa, but it's taking time. That's more so the case. But from a caster's perspective, I mean, if you want to up your game in CS, dude, you know, cast a couple of games of CS and you'll quickly find out where to put yourself on what particular map or how to play on a particular situation. So
yeah, it's the same, I guess, with any really casting any esports. Just got to watch enough and learn enough. But thanks for having me, man. I'm gonna sign off, and then I'll join you in a bit for some CS:GO ranking. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch us, anyone cares to watch us, but I'm sure it'll be fun if you want to come listen to me scream out. I've gotten a lot more angrier now that I've actually gotten a bit better. I've gotten a lot more angry. Now I know that I expect more from everybody else that I play with. If I'm beating you on the log, you're doing something very wrong. That's what happened earlier today, was it not, Mr. Burning Red?
Yeah, no, it was. No, you've been playing some very good CS, dude.
That was funny. I just looked, I was like, oh, what the hell, I'm on the top of the log. Awesome. But he was getting a screenshot. But yeah, shut, dude. I'll join you again in about an hour or so.
Okay, no, cool, yeah. That sounds like a plan.
Call my dad for Father's Day.
Yeah, I must probably also do that as well, eh?
Cool, man. Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me.
Cool. Yeah, no, thanks Carl for tuning in and co-casting with me this evening. Guys, thank you very much for joining the stream this evening between Bravado and eN.Yakuza. I will be covering another game on Thursday evening. Just keep an eye out for my Twitter or Facebook posts, and you guys will be informed there with regards to what games I'll be casting next week. I do have some ESL Pro Polish games to cast as well. But I think that'll only happen next week Saturday, because I think Wednesday I won't be available during that evening. Anyway, guys, I'll chat to you guys soon. Have a fantastic evening. Slay 'em all.